Who's gonna be the first one in here without me pinging? Oh, never did answer YouTube comments. Am I gonna regret checking? What is this? Okay. Oh, we got chatters. Shake Hia? Welcome. Arazan, Toshi, welcome. Slick Shadow. S7RT. Jimbo, thank you for the sub.
Almost 2 weeks.
Shake, welcome. Who are you? Yo, what's up? What's poppin', beast? Oh, I need to eat. Oh my god. I'm doing that streamer thing where I thought, yeah, I could just go live. I feel fine. And then as soon as I start thinking and trying to set things up, and talking to you guys, my stomach's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're empty. You ate cookies on an empty stomach. Like, what are you doing? That's how I feel right now. I am a busy guy. I got so many messages on the right hand side. Okay. Can we play together? Nope. Money. Thank you for the bit. How quick we talking here? Shop. I'm gonna make the video on stream and then I'm out of here. Shorter than I wanted, but that's what you get. Okay. Let me post some things. Okay. All right. Be streaming. I know. Mattio at the prime. 25 months. That's a fourth of a year. Finally. What do you mean finally? What am I doing? I have a few ideas of what I want to do, but I don't think I actually locked anything in. I have several things that should be done. I should probably eat before recording anything. Which annoys me, because it means I sat down thinking I'm good to go, and then am realizing I should immediately get right back up. I just want to record some fun videos. So I'm thinking either... what is Iwari sending me? Why is she sending me this? I can't even hear copyrighted stuff. Unbelievable. Okay, what are these posts I've been seeing from Mattio about running ventures? Why didn't you finish ventures? Is he just going hard? You know what? I'm gonna buy some llamas. I got nearly 13,000 tickets sitting here. Yeah, it's a K-pop emote. Yeah, I figure. I'm gonna save that one. I'll just see what I got. Yeah, so I'm split between ventures, dungeons, maybe 160s. Maybe I can run a poll while I eat, and we can figure out what I should do. Just got Chaos Agent. Nice! Yeah, the Koroxy grind. I got about 600 in before I kind of just stopped. It's weird. It kind of snuck up on me, but I feel like I had my fun with Breath of the Wild, and now I am back to doing other things. What an amazing game. Holy fuck. Tears of the Kingdom might kill any hope I have for, like, replaying the game. but what an amazing experience. 4 more? You are not on Korok number 896. Jesus fucking Christ. I've been thinking about you and Awari and your stream grinds, and I just can't. I have busied my off-screen life enough to the extent that I cannot. I'd go days without playing more than an hour or 2 at a time, Breath of the Wild, when I was trying my hardest. I just can't. I just don't have that time. How many supercharges do you need for 144? 5, yeah. Can someone gift a tier 1? Maybe, yeah, that might bring us to level 2 hype train. Thank you so much, Space Cowgirl. I appreciate it. I don't stream as much. Maybe 3 to 4 times a week, he said. I have to bust my ass to stream like twice a week. This is like, I'm here today in a 3-hour chunk of time I fought to get, and it's not even as long as I wanted. Hey, Reptile. Like, right now, I should just go get food real quick. All right, I will be right back. You guys keep chatting. I'll catch up. I'll hop in voice so Archer can talk to you guys if he wants. And then I'm going to run a poll. Here. Actually, let's do this now. I'll run a poll for when I get back.
Hello.
Whoa. Do you sound weird, or does that mean?
I have no idea.
Might be me. Let me just see what you got here. Hello?
Hello.
I think it's you. Wow.
I upped my mic volume. That's about the only thing. Also, I'm like tired.
All right, I'm gonna make this a really long 10-minute poll. Now, note at the bottom there, the fun loadout would be like a 160s, but I had some interesting suggestion, like purple weapons. Awalri gave me a blue copy of the Blackout AR, which, assuming what we know about the 6th perk, could actually be viable. Imagine a power level 18 blue weapon fucking up smashers in the 160s. It would be cool. So, yeah. Get your votes going. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna heat up a burger real quick. I shouldn't be gone more than 2 or 3 minutes unless I talk to somebody upstairs. Vote, vote, vote!
Hello, chat. Yeah, so yesterday, well, not yesterday, like Friday night, I had like a mental health moment, and I just like muted Discord. I didn't check Twitter. I spent all of yesterday cleaning my entire room. I cleaned out my closet. I modded 2 3DSs. I remodded my Wii U, and then I just kind of like went back to sleep. Yeah, I modded the 3DS and I was like, I need to find my Wii U. I'm pretty sure the mod method on the Wii U is outdated, and it was, so I had to remod my Wii U. Pablio, yes. I 100% recommend that you mod your 3DS. The eShop is closed. You can't get really anything out of it anymore. I don't know how much longer. I don't know how much longer the online services are going to be on for the 3DS. I don't suspect much longer. Yeah, just get like a 32 gigabyte SD card. Because I think it's the maximum the 3DS supports anyway. It's like 64 or 32, I don't remember. And then mod your 3DS. 3DS modding is unbelievably easy now. Like, it took me about 20 minutes each to mod the 3DSs, but like back in the day when I used to be like an active 3DS modder and shit like that, 3DS modding was the most painful shit ever. If you wanted custom firmware, you had to have like 2 different 3DSs with different firmware versions. It was ridiculous. Oh yeah, and I watched the Mario movie. Forgot about that. His locker preset name. Yeah, when they released the feature, I just started. I told Mateo and Beast to just set their locker combo, their locker names to the codes. That's the first thing. I don't use locker presets, so I don't really care. So I just named it. I just did the same thing on mine. I need to stream more. I mean, I probably will, maybe in the next month because BR clips. If I want to get all the cosmetics from the battle pass, I actually have to do quests. So. Can't believe you're 20, Mateo. I'll be mid-20s in 2 years. That's weird to think about. There's Boost, he's getting food. It looks like we're gonna do dungeons. 15 votes on dungeons. I need to get food so I can get this ticket for vacation. I need to get a USB switcher because I can. There's a cat. I hear the cat.
What are you? Who are you yelling at right now? Hi. What's the matter?
Oh, we can hear him.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna have to show you off now, right? Yeah, he was smelling my beef jerky yesterday. He's going all over. Yeah, I'm gonna show you off now. Oh, I know. I know. Cowgirl, thank you for the 100 bits.
Actually, I don't know if the stream could hear the cat. I could though. Your noise gate probably cut it out.
Holy Whirl! Okay, so Dungeons is in the lead. I'm glad I made this a 10-minute poll. I didn't expect to be gone so long. Lightning in a bottle fast. Run 4x missions. Maddie wants to get paid so we can get this ticket for vacation. Who are you waiting to pay you? Happy Easter. Thank you so much. You too. Matteo, how can I know what you thought of? Are Matteo and Andy Worrell streaming? Why don't they just get in here? Happy Easter. Oh, it's going great. I got food. I got a very needy cat right now. What are you doing? Alright. Yeah, like I said, he was smelling my beef jerky and he just goes crazy for it. Okay, goodbye. And now there are paw prints everywhere. That's why we have the lint roller. They should bring back bits incentive for ads and not force ads on streamers. Yeah. Yeah. There are a lot of things to suggest. You know, one thing I did actually suggest at TwitchCon? I brought this up. I said, hey, what if somebody who bought bits recently got less ads?
Mr. Fingerguns.
The thing's a race car.
Oh, I'm efficient today. Seriously, big black cloth mouse pad. Lint roller is the way. Reptile, thank you for the Prime sub. That's a great way to get rid of ads as well. How many cats do you have? Just the one. Okay, dungeon loadout for the win. That works for me. I'm thinking I can just show off classic minigun. Kick low-key is taking over. Ugh, Matteo, you just are... You say some of the craziest shit.
Go to Kick right now, Matteo, and tell me what the top streamers are.
I think Kick will be the usual fad. They're gonna pay some big streamers to come over. Nobody's gonna follow. They're gonna run out of money. That'll be the end, just like D-Live.
I think the main issue with Kick is that it's recruiting like the bottom of the barrel bottom feeder streamers that just do nothing but promote gambling and horrible ideas to children and middle schoolers. So that's all that Kick is. If middle schoolers didn't exist, Kick wouldn't be a platform. That's the easiest way to describe it. Impressionable children didn't exist.
Sniper rule, let's cut it out. I made a video poking fun at Matteo on the Noble Launcher. If you have anything to say about it, you can comment there. Don't be harassing Matteo when he comes into my stream. Watch all my videos. Hey, well, I like to hear that. Got a new one coming out this morning. I think it's the Huskbuster video, I think. It's taking revenue split to a whole new level. Yeah, it's taking it to the unsustainable level. I want Sprite. Speaking of Sprite, in no way. Have you guys been made aware that Advanced EG has a buy one get one sale going on right now? That link in chat is not the sale. I don't know where I linked it. Here we go. I never made a command for it, but there you go. If you guys want to buy one, get one Advanced CG. I've seen quite a few people taking advantage of it, actually. It's a really good deal. Because it's buy one, get one. That's literally the best that they offer ever. I've been with Advanced UG for a while now. You might be at a bad position right now, Mattio. I assume... I don't know if they have multiple support agents, but I assume Ashley and the rest of them are off for Easter. And you'll get a response. They'll make it right. You want a Sprite cranberry? Yeah. Yeah, Austin, why would alert command be a thing? Somebody please explain to me what the point of that is. I need my Advanced UG. Well, Mattio, literally the best deal they offer right now is active. Your 20% off birthday code. They'll honor it at a later date. They'll get you taken care of if that's what's going on. I've never heard of them doing it, though. You're broke. God, I would love to know what your finances look like. How are you broke? Well, you did gift a bunch of subs to me recently. Kind of in between payments, too. I had to pay stupid shit. Well, now I want to know what that is. You can DM me if it's private. I won't share, but I'm give money to people who don't give me it back. A lot BS. Oh, did you make some personal loans that haven't come back yet? I was not expecting to read about a shattered arm. Xander. Hold on, Dimension. When this burger is in my belly, the dungeon's run begins. Thank you, Trinities. Sig's fine work. Any bells that make the mythic pistol any good? Yeah. It just doesn't do any damage. But you're going to want to use the pistol heroes. We know that they are here without actually paying attention. I don't know for a bit. I see, Austin.
You said you watched the Mario movie, right?
I did. Yeah, I think we saw it at the same time.
Dude,
if you commented right after watching, we were probably both sitting in theaters at the same time. I thought that was neat.
I know that Miyamoto, the creator director of the Mario franchise, they had to rewrite the entirety of the movie because it wasn't up to their standards. And I just imagine that Shigeru Miyamoto had to kill a few Illumination employees. Because knowing Illumination, the first draft of the movie was probably filled with fart jokes and like the most lowball humor possible. That's just how Illumination is. Illumination's animation department is insane. Their movies are very high quality, but the writing is horrible. And I'd like to imagine that Miyamoto had to kill a few Illumination employees.
Well, it paid off, I think. I thought the movie
it was
good jokes. I mean, I went in 100% prepared for a child movie. I mean, this is the Mario movie, but it was actually kind of funny. It was all right. So, well, Mike, are you using the AT2035? I actually have a link for it. There you go.
I think
I was also laughing because they already said Dungeon sucks because it's hard to edit. Because I was recording with Benz in a group, I just kind of let the clip keep going. I didn't pause it when I normally did because I wanted to catch anything funny. So there were a lot of gaps where she was probably wondering, is this in the video or is this not? Is this funny? Is this not? Do I keep this? Do I not? And she and I will most definitely have different opinions on what was silly and worth keeping and what wasn't.
I think the only part of the Mario movie that was like super, I could tell that Illumination had full control over it was the Luma, the nihilistic Luma. That is like that is on the tip, perfect Illumination humor. That is what they do. So I could tell that that was there. That was 100% Illumination and not Nintendo. I think there's a lot of like I know it's just like the Mario movie, whatever, but like there were a lot of characters that didn't get that much screen time. Like Luigi, all of Luigi's screen times were when they were in Brooklyn or in the cages. That was it.
Yep. I remember noticing that when Luigi gets sent off to this evil realm, and I'm like, well, all right, he's gone.
I I when I was watching the movie, so Luigi's Mansion is my favorite Mario game, so I kind of fanboyed a little bit when it showed Luigi in the Dark Forest and he's pointing his flashlight around and it started playing the Luigi's Mansion motif. That was really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've all got hit with ads. I've been getting more comments about ads than ever before. Twitch has been brutal with ads lately, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna make a sequel to the Mario movie. I mean, I'd imagine they would just based how profitable it was and how well it's being received. Uh, but like I mean, unless you count the Yoshi at the end of the movie, then they didn't really set up for a sequel at all.
This is a HelloFresh burger, actually. It's a HelloFresh burger. Kind of a spicy one with onions. Optional onions, of course.
Yeah.
I am not technically currently sponsored by HelloFresh, so yeah, this is just my honest opinion. Yummy burger.
I think like so when the critic reviews came out of the movie, they're like the Rotten Tomato critic reviews, they were all like 50% or lower, and it was like, all right, this movie's gonna be good then.
Fuck a critic.
Because most of the time the critics are being paid the review and they don't know anything about the source material and they don't care. They just want to get the movie done with and get paid. So like when you know the critics say it's bad, the movie's usually gonna be good.
The older I get, maybe this is just adulthood ignorance and arrogance, but the older I get, the less I care about critic reviews. Like, what are they looking for that I'm not gonna spot? And even
Like,
if they do spot stuff that they don't like that I would have missed, great! I missed the part I wouldn't like. I'll happily just watch a movie and get what I get.
One of the critic reviews was like, "Oh, the power-ups don't make sense and stuff like that." It's like it's a fucking Mario movie. The power-ups are supposed to be goofy.
The power-ups were perfect in theme with the video games. That's exactly what was supposed to. I saw them and was delighted. Like, oh, this is a fire flower. Do we get Peach Fire Flower in the games?
Yeah, I don't remember what game though. The Peach Ice Flower is only in Super Mario Bros. Wii.
So
That's the
that
only
was
time.
cool to see then. Oh, maybe
There's
she's.
a lot of subtle references to like old Mario games.
Oh my
or,
God.
Like obscure Mario games, like the whole scene where they're in the sewers of Brooklyn is a reference to the original Super Mario Bros. Movie. Like there's a lot of references to obscure Mario or like lesser known Mario, like Spike being a character. That was weird. Giuseppe being a character, Jumpman being a character. I'm pretty sure Jumpman and Mario's dad were voiced by Charles Martinet, the actual voice actor for Mario in the video games.
You know what? I thought Mario, voiced by Chris Pratt, was a surprise, but they addressed the accent thing in the movie, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, they covered it, like.
I don't think for some of the characters, I don't think there could have been a better cast pick. Like Charlie Day works incredibly well.
I didn't even realize he was in the movie. I read the credits and was like, what? Charlie Day? I didn't even notice. You must have done a good job if I didn't notice.
He works incredibly well as Luigi. Like his manic like always kind of worry tone of voice, at like Charlie Day, it works so well as Luigi.
Yeah, that
And
was
Jack
funny.
Black works. I don't think I could. I don't think of another voice actor that could have worked for that Bowser. Like it works too well. I mean, sometimes it's less Bowser and more just Jack Black's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like the piano scene. That's just Jack Black. That's not Bowser.
I liked. My sister missed this, but it was in passing. It was so quick, but they were passing an antique shop, and the guy behind the counter was talking to the customer, saying, "Oh, it works fine. You just gotta blow into it." The cartridge.
Yeah, I loved in the Mushroom
That was a
Kingdom
great little nod.
when Toad was like walking Mario through the Mushroom Kingdom like plaza or whatever. There were so many Easter eggs it was hard to keep track of how many there were.
I missed 90% of them. I'm sure of it, and still enjoyed it.
There was a reference to like I think just about every mainline Mario game had a reference to it. I think the only one that didn't have like a very noticeable reference was like Mario Sunshine.
Do Rex Jonesy, Antrism. He only comes out for 1 week per year, and I think just vouchering him would take a lot of heat off your back. You can check the timeline. He comes out in like 2 or 3 months for 1 week. Then you can just put him in the book. So I say vouch him to use him and have him now, and then run that hit the road quest if you want to get him later. Everything I've
think
heard
it
this
was-
movie's amazing. Yeah, I think they did a great job.
I think it's crazy that there was only like 2 references to the most recent new Mario game. There's only 2 Mario Odyssey references, and that game is like the most recent new game.
I thought it was fun as a, you know, you don't go in there with a critical mindset. It's obviously going to be the most straightforward plot you can imagine. Bowser, bad guy. Mario, go beat Bowser. It's not a complicated story, right? But it's a fun thing to watch. Extremely well animated, actually. Like, they really took advantage of modern water physics in that one. That was cool.
I like the way they did Peach this movie. Instead of making
Check
her
the
like,
timeline.
the generic damsel in distress, they made her like a kind of a mentor to Mario.
She was a
in
badass.
sense.
It was awkward how good she was at everything. I'm like, why is she not our hero? She's doing a better job than Mario. It was fun though. I never realized that Peach's bangs are a heart. I'd never noticed that.
The recoil I had when they put Bowser in the little glass jar.
Yeah, I know I was dozing off at the end of the movie. This is what I get for eating a big burger and then going straight into a movie. But I didn't get to see that part.
It's not the first time that Bowser has been trapped in a glass jar in the franchise. But it was so weird. It was really funny. Because at the end of Super Mario 3D Land, or World, I don't remember, the Wii U game, they trapped him in a jar.
Alright. I'll be right back, chat. Gamer time commences.
Oh my god, Beast! Oh my god, I'm your biggest fan! Oh!
The fastest way to level up in adventures. Do the 4x. I mean, the easiest way I'm gonna say is have a team. Have a team of 4 people. so you and 3 others. Do all the 4X's, get all the badges in a mission. To get the bonus for the mission. Do all the alerts. Who's in call? Right now it's just Archer, me, and then Beast, but
Oh, fast way to level up adventures. Got a whole video on that. Oh, I don't like doing that. Starts a stream and then doesn't actually play the game for 36 minutes. I cannot believe it's been that long already. That's fucking crazy. Okay. We need a couple people for dungeons quick here. I think I'm just gonna showcase classic minigun loadout right away. Alright. Nobody wants to play with us, Archer. Oh, shit, never mind. You watch it to get taken out. I know, I need to stream more. This is me putting forth an effort to stream more. So, hey, Spooky Noah.
Sub Commando Jonesy is kind of a flex because he was only available in like April 2018.
Yeah, he is a flex.
Because I'm using him right now. I have him supercharged.
Of course I gotta use Sub Commando. The only annoyance is every time I use him, I have to edit in a screenshot of Commando Spitfire so that the average viewer can follow along. Yeah, birthday heroes are all a flex. Sub Commando was available for a brief period though.
So the way Sub Commando works, even if you didn't own Save the World, at the time, if you got the first Twitch Prime pack where like it was granted to your account where you got the skins in BR, as long as you owned Save the World at any point after that, you would get granted the heroes if I'm logging in.
Hmm. Hey, Robert. We still need one. If anybody in chat wants to hippity hop on in. I'm pretty sure Sub Commando is the exact mirror of Commando Spitfire.
Yeah, there's no stat difference.
Uh-oh. Chat, we're stuck. I need somebody to we need a ringer. So, I'm conflicted if I should showcase this in a 140 zone or an 88 because I feel like realistically you should only run a 140 once, then just spam 88s. But I also understand that anybody watching this as a guide might want to see just how well it does in a 140. And I feel like it just makes it more entertaining as a video to do a 140 zone, even if 88 is totally where you should be using this build. Hey, Robert. Appreciate you hopping in. Gonna be a good dinner, I hope. I thought somebody would pop in by now. This is kind of awkward. Well, shit. I guess we can queue with an open spot. I don't want to do that though. Yeah, it needs to be somebody on my friends list, you guys. Where'd
Good luck
Maddie
trying
go?
to find someone in a pub 140.
Is Maddie still lurking? calling people in now. Benz doesn't want to play. Shit. Fuck it, Will. 3-man it? Oh. Yeah, probably could, huh? What's up, Beast? How you doing? Well, you know, I spent way too long eating. I put myself in an awkward situation here. I want to record some videos with the 2 hours and 5 minutes I have, but I need a full squad to record. Matteo is playing with someone. Oh my god. Well, shit. What do we do? What do we do? Robin, we need to get you in here. We doing death runs? Oh, okay. I see. 2 of them are doing their own thing. Well, alright. There we go. Reaper's coming in to save us. Appreciate it. No, we don't need you anymore, Robin. We've been saved. I don't care what power level he is, by the way. I just want to get this moving. Oh, perfect. Alright. Intro. Don't remember what I was going to say. Could reference
Wait, why you do that on the other?
Wonder if I should run this once with Sub Commando and then once with Diecast. Maybe we can do the Inferno boss at the end, because Grotto's kind of a bitch. That works. Okay. Alright, if you're watching this video, it's probably dungeon seasons, and you are either eating food and need something fun to watch while you munch, or you're somebody who actually kind of wants a suggestion. Okay. We can do that. Alright, if you're watching this, it's dungeon seasons, and you're either somebody who doesn't need this build, but needs to watch something while they eat, or you're somebody who actually wants a suggestion on a mate, and it... Alright, it's dungeon seasons, I'm assuming, if you're watching this. If you're watching this out of season, then hi. You're probably somebody who just needs to watch something while you eat. If you're somebody who actually needs an amazing loadout, this is the video for you, because I got a couple of loadouts for you. This is going to be a basic minigun video. If you've seen my big minigun video, you probably know where this is going. Oh yeah, Ben's Warcry. I record these on stream, by the way, Twitch link down below. But this is basically going to be that build adapted for dungeons. We're going to go nice and quick, alright? Sub Commando Jonesy is how this first build works. It brings you down to a 5.5-second cooldown if you have Ain't Done Yet in support. Sub Commando Jonesy is also an old Twitch Prime hero. I'm totally flexing with this. Commando Spitfire is the base game hero. He comes around all the time. A very, very obtainable hero indeed. And I've supercharged him because supercharging ups your hero ability damage, which goes from, I think in this case, about 21 to 24.3. That's fairly significant. That actually makes your minigun do more damage. Happy Holidays is, of course, important to have our ability be reduced, the cooldown be reduced. Boomstick and support is a big one, and that's actually the second loadout I want to show. I'll show that in the second half of this video, but Diecast Jonesy in the lead. He basically makes your minigun energy, and that's super useful in the Inferno and I believe the Grotto speedruns, I should say. And that's super useful in the Inferno and Grotto dungeons where they have energy mini bosses at the end. Or not. And that'll be super... And he makes your minigun energy, which is super useful in the Inferno and Grotto dungeons, where both of the mini-bosses at the end are elemental. I think the Inferno one is elemental. He might be fire. Either way, this will make your minigun do more damage either way, and it's actually super useful, especially in the support, but as the lead as well, and we'll talk about that later. First cup of the day is just great because, believe it or not, your minigun can crit, and he makes it crit more and do more damage, so super good hero to have. Battle Beat might be a bit of a surprise, but if you get 10 eliminations, which is super easy with the way that monoliths spawn, that will actually actually increase your minigun damage. Ain't done yet is as mentioned before. I'm once again flexing with a birthday hero, but you can see Sergeant Jonesy on screen does the exact same thing. He's a base game hero that's available all the time, super obtainable. And then this is where I've sort of adapted things for dungeons because Archetype Havoc is an optional hero. I prefer to shockwave periodically to get a nice little speed bonus. You can put fleet in support. You can do snow and commando. I don't really... Okay, all right, let's talk about this. Snow and commando gets suggested every single time I talk about miniguns. It's basically a hero where it adds snowballs to your thing. It's not that much damage. It's kind of nice, I guess, but I choose not to use it. If you are in Inferno, where you might have a fire mini boss, that could make sense, but I don't really think it's that big of a deal. There are a lot of options here, and I'm just going to be sticking with Archetype Havoc because that's what I want to show. So here's what I'm also going to say. I want to queue a 140 zone because this is a YouTube video, and I want to showcase how strong this build is. Normally speaking, you should really run the 140s once for the challenges, or the quests, I should say, and then once that's done, 88s are perfectly fine. If you're a lower level player, just queue the highest one you can. But if you're an endgame player like I'm here, 88s are going to be giving you pretty much the same rewards, and it'll be a significantly easier run. But as mentioned, as this is a YouTube video, it would be a little too boring to watch me stomp through the competition. So we're going to be queuing not just Crips 140, but Crips melee only, because everybody in the party, I guess I haven't coordinated with the viewers here, but I'm assuming everybody's going to be using an ability-based loadout because Dungeons does not give you guaranteed weapons, and going around looting for weapons is pretty slow. My preferred way to play Dungeons, if you guys watch the channel and you see my recommended builds like the Carbide video and the Flash AC video, link to those down below, you'll know that I prefer abilities. Those are the most consistent. They do a great job, and going fast is important as well. I have a dungeon speedrunning guide, I'll link down below. It details how getting tickets and gold is the name of the game when it comes to dungeons. They give you so many tickets to open so many llamas, so much gold to unlock everything that comes through these stores. Even if there's nothing interesting in this current event, Dungeons is super great for building up a great stockpile of gold that'll allow you to purchase anything you want in the future. And going fast is important. So looting around for random weapons, hoping you get what you need every time you play, is just not something I do. So yeah, I think melee only is a great way to get a little bit extra rewards because we're not going to be using our weapons anyway. Okay.
Yeah. My grandma gave me a bunch of candy.
Is he Xander? I'll have to throw that in as a note. Remind me after this game, okay? I should totally add that. If that's in the event shop, then that's a great thing to add.
Yeah, he is at the top of the event shop.
All right, I'm going to record this live. You're welcome to chime in, but yeah. All right, and we begin. So once again, got to use that shockwave. 40% bonus every 15 or so seconds is super nice. I like to show this in every dungeons video, and that is to break the monolith closest to the key last. So in this case, we'll be breaking that monolith over there, this one all the way down there, and then I would break the one in the middle if my teammates had their brains screwed on right. Unfortunately, that is not how things went. Like I said, we got a couple of viewers in here, plus Archer hanging out and voice with me, so there's not exactly a ton of team coordination, but if you guys are ever playing with a group where you guys are communicating and planning a little bit ahead, not doing what I just demonstrated is the way to go. You want to break the monolith closest to the key. That way you can break 1, 2, and then 3, and then just pick up the key and that last monolith all at once, and you're good to go. So this is where Commando Spitfire is, in my opinion, more practical for dungeons. Being able to whip it out whenever you want, and then of course breaking all the floors. You want to get as many urns as possible because tickets are in gold, or the name of the game. Urns don't specifically give you gold through a quest, but they do give you gold just by breaking them. So that's a great way to just get lots and lots of gold. And I feel like this used to be an old tactic where we would just leave our miniguns out because you couldn't put them away any earlier, and you would just break the urns while you waited for it to run out. Now you can just put it away by activating the same button that you used to pull it out in the first place. And that's a really nice thing. On that same note, the extra 5 seconds with the Ain't Done Yet perk used to kind of be not recommended because you'd just be stuck with your minigun out longer than you usually needed it. Like I said, nowadays that's kind of an outdated tip. You can just put it away whenever you're done with your minigun, but yeah, getting as many urns as possible is super, super nice, and being able to pull this out often for the monoliths is really good. As I mentioned, though, in the second part of this video, I'll demonstrate it more, that the energy minigun is pretty essential for the mini bosses, and I think that might be better in a more organized team. So I also mentioned that Flash JC video earlier. I'm gonna plug it on screen down below. I'm gonna say it once again. That build is great if you're running to the end, but that is also contingent on having teammates taking care of the big targets for you. So I feel like in a perfect team, or one of the perfect formats you could have for a team composition, are 2 people running a Commando Spitfire minigun, which is super consistent for easily and efficiently taking out all the monoliths that you can, having 1 Flash AC player running to the end and opening up all the doors as fast as possible, and then having 1 guy with Diecast Jonesy in the lead with that energy minigun, and his sole job, the one thing he has to do, is kill the mini boss at the end. Now, that role could also be fulfilled with Carbide. The reason being that's just a super strong ability that has a really long cooldown. It just makes sense to have them be, you know, given one job of just taking down the nice little mini boss at the end. And in this case, I don't think that's what we're doing because this is not an organized team. Commando Spitfire is a lot more organized, or a lot more oh my goodness, a lot more practical if you don't have an organized team. I am fumbling my speech right now because I have just witnessed a bug that has been getting reported to me a lot in the comments of my videos, and that is Shockwave doing no damage. Not a fun one, but until Epic fixes it, there's really nothing we can do. Alright, well, we can just cut to the next monolith whenever I start talking. I didn't expect to talk to the whole thing, but yeah, there's a lot to do. So this area is kind of weird because sometimes the monoliths don't necessarily spawn in the right order. And this is another one where a 140 zone makes things a little slower. Minigun does have damage drop off over a distance, and that does affect how much damage you can do to the monoliths. But in the 140s, I think they have more health. Even if I'm wrong, it's still, you want to be a little closer. And the spawning on these ones in this specific area are not always consistent. In this case, it looks like we got pretty lucky and our teams are on it. So Dimension's just opening this right away. And I just need to stay alive here. So, Vlad. Oh, Vlad. Did we get enough urns? We're at 77. Oh, damn it. My teammates are never focused on urns. Sometimes when I play dungeons, I think I'm the only one who cares about tickets. Which, you know, I don't know why. I want to be able to open llamas, and opening llamas gives you manuals and weapon designs. But this is what I was talking about with Vlad. The first wave, or the first half of his health is super easy. Then he goes invincible. Then he disappears for a minute, which I will spare you guys. Oh, Carbide, hold on a second. I just want to enjoy this view. Oh, yeah. That's so good. That's so good. Oh, my. He's still going. He's still going. Okay, somebody has Noir in support for sure. I'm going to tune in. I'm going to go around, kill some urns. I'm going to tune in with you guys once Vlad returns. Whew. It's fun to record. We're moving now. Yeah. I think we're gonna fill the urns. I'm mad about it. Thank you for the bits. Sub ran out. Easter is well the only time I have to watch. Oh. Yeah, a lot of subs running out. I'm sorry, you guys. Kefarol, welcome. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Tell me if I'm not. It's a minigun build. Oh, Vlad is returned. I was talking to stream chat, didn't notice. I wanted to show the early stage where he's invincible. I don't know why Vlad is invincible for that first period of time, but he is, and I'm dead. I honestly expect him to die so fast. Like I've been saying, it's never recommended to really run 140s outside of a challenge, and more often than not, I'm used to him dying very quickly. But this time around, he's being a little big boy. But no, our teammates took care of it. So yeah, pretty casual Crips run. You know, most of us seem to be running. I think 3 of us have minigun and at least 1 with Carbide. Things go pretty easy, assuming of course everybody actually breaks the urns, which I might be partly to blame for that. But we did not get the urn quest, which makes me an unhappy camper. I'm gonna go set up the diecast build and check in with you guys then.
I have a cherry Laffy Taffy sitting on the back of my computer that's like ice cold, and I'm just melting it a little bit.
You cannot kill him in the first stage, Kaiser. You can kill him halfway, then he's invincible, then he comes back, then he's invincible for a short period before you can actually start doing damage. Dimension, I'm highly disappointed. Hey, Nox. I can't pronounce that name. For Asia Lanin? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, Commando Spitfire, thank you. All right, whoever's editing this, put this in earlier when I was talking about Commando Spitfire. Actually, as an editor... Hey, coming in here with an... Hey, quick correction. Apparently, Commando Spitfire is available in the event shop. So, as of uploading this video, he's available for this event. He should be gone June 21st of 2023. If you're watching this in the future, then ignore this part. But if you're watching somewhere in that timeline... But if you're watching within this event, you can go ahead and pick him up in the shop if you like. But if you're watching this during the event while he's in the event shop, you can go ahead and pick him up. Yeah, I like that. I like that second one better, editor. Okay. You ever thought about getting a new account? Yeah. It's an old idea. I don't want to do it. I like my casual endgame. Okay. Alright, for the diecast build, you have one thing to change, and that is Escape Artist. As we no longer have our Shockwave, we kind of have to swap them out. So we can't use a hero with like Warcry weapon damage, as the minigun is not a weapon. I've made that mistake in the past. You can go for like Warcry bonuses that extend the duration. There are quite a few options. You can go for Extraterrestrial Rio, which buffs your minigun damage if your shields are half full. That's definitely an option. I don't really know. I think I'm just going to go for Azealia Clark. She gives you a flat 15.5% damage bonus on ability energy stuff. So that's not as much as 20, but it'll work whether my shields are up or not. Alternatively, you can do a Warcry cooldown. That's another great way to go. In this case, I'm going to go for straight damage, but if you're working with a team, as we're going to be doing here, a Warcry bonus could work. So I'm going to queue the Grotto. 140. No, I'm not doing that. Inferno. I think Inferno has a mini boss that's elemental. Either way, we're going to own him in the end. Grotto is too much of a pain for a YouTube video. You're not going to make me do it, but we could do an Inferno run and check out how he does. Does everybody on the team... Well, we don't need to plan ahead for Inferno. I don't really need to worry about it. Never mind. What are you typing, Archer?
What?
Were you throwing a note into my video as I was talking?
I thought you were gonna forget her.
No, I don't forget things. Until I do, in which case ignore those parts. Does Swamp Knight buff weapon damage, or ability damage?
It's against mist monsters only, so I don't
Right.
remember. Honestly, I don't use them.
He does bosses, right?
If the boss is a mist monster, yeah.
I don't know. What is Discord? There you go, link in chat. Yeah. Glad you noticed me, and happy Easter. Yeah, you too, Nox. Thank you for that note, Xander. That was really useful. Like, of course, he comes around to the missions all the time. Like, if you watch my daily videos for a week or two, you'll probably pick up Commando Spitfire. But the fact that he's right there in the event shop and therefore will be there until June 21st is a great note. Let's try to break the monolith closest to the... Why the fuck does this weekly video have 4,200 views? My video on how to get Chaos Agent and the Superchargers is they're performing too well. This is common information, I thought. Well, I'm glad I could answer some questions then. Your Xenon Bow? Yeah, sure, go for it. I got a whole video on Superchargers if you're curious. Xenon Bow is a perfectly fine one. Can I add you? Yeah, if you're looking to add me, there's a command in chat. Please read it. Please read it. Some people don't, and I'm not in the mood to repeat myself. I don't have a long enough stream to say that 5 times like I have in the past.
I forgot. I work right on accident.
Alright, we have another early game. So I'm going to get to the middle of these because of damage drop-off. As mentioned, the first one goes down easy, middle one's dead, and then the last monolith can be right there next to the other one. Now I'm going to break this structure just so that Dimension can get it in super easily. I actually thought it was in the basement of that other building. It's not really too big of a deal, but now we can actually get in nice and easy. Of course, I am just being terrible right now. The entrance is over there, and this is kind of a funny thing that happens with dungeons. I saw my teammate was getting in. Can you not jump through these? I'm actually being a little stubborn now. Can you really not? Ugh, okay. I saw my teammate had gone through a better route, and so sometimes I just give up. All right, yeah, got it. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome for the carry. Let's just break, 5 more urns for the, all right, Walry, just cut out everything until it makes sense. Like that whole me fucking up part. I'm just gonna remove that from the video. As soon as we break the monolith and get the key, and run towards the door, we can just cut there. So, similarly to what I said in the first part of the video, this is kind of what's happening, where all the Commando Spitfires and my teammates, whatever loadouts they're running, are just sort of taking care of monoliths and grabbing the keys as they go. Dimension being a team player right now. My one job is funny. My job is not Commando Spitfire, but Diecast Jonesy is intentionally. What is his name? Diecast Jones. There we are. My one job is to take out mini bosses, and so right now I'm just chilling. Like he can go and open that door. I'm gonna back up a little bit and take him out right here. Yeah, Archer, there we go. Easy. That's what we're here for.
I should have war cried. It would have made it crazier.
Oh, no need. Save it for the mini boss. It's funny. I say mini boss like there's one. Save it for the end mini boss. Now, in my Carbide video, I showed a little tip where if you stop sprinting before you jump, you can kind of maintain that momentum. But I got some commenters who mentioned that you can slide, and apparently you go faster, and it's a lot easier to just tap the button and then slide without wasting any more energy. Kind of a nice tip. Now, I mentioned not to use the hero that gives you weapon damage with your war cry, but that same hero does also give you movement speed. So if you want to use that to go a little bit quicker with your teammates, you can go ahead and do that if you want. That is something that I covered in that dungeon speedrunning video I linked earlier, so check that out down below if you guys want speedrunning tips. Now, in this case, like I said, my job is mini bosses, but I can easily just take out that last monolith, get it out of here super easy. Hopefully don't kill myself on basic zombies, but it's pretty hard to die when you have an ability this strong. Everything around you just kind of stops existing, so super easy, barely an inconvenience. Poor editor just has to like watch me sit here. I could be pausing, but nah. All right, I'll pause. I could just imagine a Walry throwing her arms up, rolling her eyes. Alright, we only got one monolith taken care of, so guess I could be a team player real quick. There you go, no problem. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. 5.5 seconds is great if you're taking out stuff like the monoliths, but with Diecast Jonesy, I'm sitting here for over 30 seconds because I put it away early, just hanging out. So I really should not be spamming my ability, and I don't want to waste my movement. Is there another monolith up ahead? I just want to peek and see.
There is.
There is? You got one?
Oh, over at you? There's one over at me. I can break these.
Yeah, you take that one out because we're pretty close to the exit. Oh, yeah, there is one right in front of me. Okay, perfect. I got it. Don't worry about me. I'll take it out. You know what? I should have let Reaper here take it out because my ability is not going to be up for the mini-boss, which is kind of embarrassing. If you got, well, nah, let's just play minigun build. Yep, I am. All right, so I'm glad that opening the door and waiting for the teleportation to happen has chewed up a bit of time because I wanted my minigun to be available for this part, and it seems like it totally will be. So typical fashion is throwing up both thrones, popping a war cry, pulling up the minigun, and actually going for these side guys can be kind of nice because if I can activate Battle Beat, I'll just do that much more. And I don't think I quite did that, but doesn't matter. With the whole team shooting at him, it's super easy. I don't think that was a fire mini boss like I thought, but doesn't really matter. matter. He died too fast to find out, and that's kind of the point. So there you go. Diecast Jonesy in the lead, Commando Spitfire in the lead, or whatever commando you have in the lead is going to be great. Minigun is super, super strong. It's nothing that I haven't talked about before, but I thought it'd be fun to showcase it either way. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Twitch link down below. We'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, enjoy dungeons. Take it easy. Enjoy your food if you're finished eating or not. Or are you one of those people who like finished eating 5 minutes ago and just sort of kept watching? It's okay. I do it too. All right. Well, that's one video down. All right. What?
The Inferno mini boss is fire.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Inferno mini boss is fire. The Grotto War mini
Well,
boss
that's what I
is
thought. I
fire.
thought it was an elemental one, but it didn't look like it. Maybe I was being dumb. Whatever. That's why these videos are edited.
The only bosses that aren't elements are Labyrinth, Lab, and Crypts.
Yeah. Well, that's why I ran Crypts first, was because I knew it wasn't elemental. Wanted to show these miniguns at their best. Okay. I don't have another dungeon loadout immediately in my brain, but I want to do that Blackout 160. Well, let me go see what the 160s are, actually. That might change things. How did I record? Oh, yeah, these are all my failed starts. Hey, Tinkerbell Shells. That one was hard for me to read for some reason. All right. It's funny, Iwalri has given me a rough cut of like 5 videos now, and I've looked at none of them yet. And I don't know when I will. Yeah, we can easily do that Ride the Lightning. Sure. What your favorite build to run just for fun? The Flash AC build. Just clocked. It's a nature zone, and that phase shift build with a blackout air is fire. Yes. Yes. And I want to use that right now with the build that a Worrel gave me. So it's the exact same build I've been showing, but with a power level 19 blackout. Okay, let me set this up. What you're seeing on screen right now is the strongest build I have ever seen. I found out about this with the Dirge song having weird interactions with ninjas for... What you're seeing on screen right now is some of the high... no. What you're seeing on screen right now is the strongest loadout I have ever seen. I even titled the thumbnail and video that way because it is truly the strongest build I've ever seen. I have made so many videos on this subject dating back to when we were using it with the Dirge Song and Dragon Scorch. Yes, we were using a ninja to do tons of damage. If you're curious about the mechanics of these builds and why they are so efficient and insane, I'm going to link that first video down below, and the series of videos will be in the description as well if you're interested to get in on it. But basically, this is what happens. Hero ability damage is factored heavily into the 6th perk of the black metal weapons, meaning that 29 to 132 base damage that it says in the description can be amplified significantly by hero ability damage. Now, one of the highest hero ability damage heroes in the game is Flash AC. He's not quite the highest, but he's in the 2nd highest tier of heroes. He's important because his phase shift cooldown is insane. You can spam phase shift a ton, and when you use Chaos Agent, you can reload instantly to trigger that boom on your next shot, which will guaranteed crit because of first shot Rio, and it'll do 75% more damage because of Tactical Assault Sledgehammer. It's an amazing combination. In fact, that 5th perk isn't even necessary. I just use In and Outlander to get more phase shifts. It's a great perk to use, and it helps out a lot, and it does so much damage that a Walry had an idea. She's like, all right, you've been showing this with like a 144 or 130 blackout with maxed out perks. What if you went ahead and did that with a power level 19 blackout? Because I called it the 6th perk, as most perks have the 6 perk on the bottom, but it's more like one of the mythic weapons where the 6 perk, quote unquote, is actually the top perk. For those of you who haven't leveled up stuff in a while like I haven't, you might have forgotten that weapons actually need to be evolved a couple times before they can actually use that 6 perk at the bottom. However, because it is technically the first perk, you have access to it with a 1-star blackout. So she put double crit damage on that. I think that's perfectly fine because we'll be critting no matter what. I just want to hop in game. We don't even have an element on this thing and just see how it does in the 160s. That was good enough, yeah. Not my favorite intro, but I'm silly today. What is everybody running? Is Dimension Constructor as usual, or what's...
I'm running Farah with the Vendor Tech Seeker.
Okay. You got an editor? Yes. Iwalri's been helping me a little bit. I've been doing the final stuff, but she's been helping me with the other stuff. You guys can run whatever you want, but I do want to get access to the big targets. You have Crackshot. Could you wait? Because I want to do as much DPS as I can with this. I don't know if I'm going to carry with a power level 19, but
It'll probably break.
maybe. Well, I don't know. What's the durability on this thing? Probably 375, right? Oh, it's 190. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, if you want to run a base, that would be a lot safer. I might only get 1 game worth of durability out of this. It's not that big of a deal. This is such a silly video. I don't need to do two runs with it. Maybe if I maybe I could just run it again with the normal weapon afterward, and I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna get her going. I feel like I'm going to do less damage than I expect, and then I'm going to really wish Dimension had ran a stronger build. The fuck was that, Aura?
Oh my god. Hello?
Am I going to have to mute when I record?
Aura.
Hello.
Okay, I know that having a mic integrated into the fan felt like a really efficient use of desk space, but I assure you it was a bad decision.
What?
We can hear everything.
Sounds like a webcam or
Oh.
something.
Let me change that.
I wonder how many people actually use webcams as mics.
I wonder.
Oh, now you sound normal, but quiet.
Why is my sonar not working?
It's so weird following Barry on Instagram, because I never knew what he looked like before. And of course, all of his descriptions are in Spanish. How do you get like loaded materials like Sunbeam and Twine? You just farm, or... I am in a weird case. People don't really let me farm.
Beast, oh my god.
They just kind of give me shit. Holy fuck. You know, I should have been recording that. I was just failing to kill a crow. But then I dashed, and, well, now the damage of this build is unlocked. Yeah, I was shooting at the crow, and it just would not die. But now that you're seeing me take advantage of the 6 perk on this thing, you can see where the damage really comes from in a build like this. It is so much damage that I can do... I can do all of this with a power level 19 and be completely fine. Let's see. He's got these enemies. We got these enemies out of range here. Easy. Took them out like nothing. What the hell?
Oh, Smasher. Hello.
Yeah. I want to see what we can do to that. Where? Over here? Oh, right. Okay. Oh. Now remember, this doesn't have an element, which won't matter in this crowd of physical targets, but against the Nature Smasher that's right in front of me, there's going to be quite a significant damage reduction. So check this out. We're going to be doing about 9.6, 9.8 million as opposed to the usual 2 to 3 or 4 million. Honestly, though, barely matters.
Yeah, melting as opposed to melting.
Yeah, we're just melting a little bit slower than before. It's different, but not really. Holy crap, that's what I'm saying. Holy crap is right, NZ. This is not the amount of damage a power level 19 weapon should be capable of. Imagine Flash AC, just a nondescript random hero you could get from the Lunar Llamas, and then you take a Blackout AR, blue copy, you know, just got it from the Llamas, never thought to level it up, didn't think it'd matter, and now you're doing millions of damage. That is insane to me.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, look, a crowd of enemies. Let's just, you know, tap it once, tap it twice. Propanes are dead. Take these guys out, and they're dead before they ever had a chance to respawn. Like it's nothing. All right, now
There's another encampment over here.
Sure.
It's a mix of normal husk and baby husk.
Yeah, if I run out of durability, you guys, I'll just switch to my normal weapon. It won't even matter. If I run out of durability, then, like, the viewer watching this on YouTube is more than seen what this is capable of already. What am I looking at? Oh. Okay, I'm snaking over. Got all the blue glow, don't worry about it. Unless you want to grab... Actually, where's the energy pylon? I'm going to go do that. I got the blue glow as well. And then Archer has an encampment. Is that this one or is it a different one?
It's this one.
You just take it out on your own, I don't care. I'm gonna make a note to the energy pylon. Now, something that's definitely worth noting that I hadn't done in my previous black metal videos is getting the energy boost, because 20 energy doesn't seem like a lot, but it means that I can go from 6 dashes before I run out of available energy down or up to 8. 8 more dashes, 2 more before you run out is actually so much more than it seems. When I was using this in-game, just on stream, hanging out, Twitch link down below, I was flabbergasted by how much more usability you got out of this ability. Because, you know, 6 versus 8 doesn't seem like that much, but when you're in the thick of it doing exactly what I'm doing now, having that extra bit of energy makes all the difference. And that was actually a good example, because that showcased me killing enemies that I would not have been able to, because I would have been out of energy otherwise. Cool. Alright, unless we see a smasher, I think I got enough. Yeah, I got one. Hold on. Alright, I don't know how much more of this we need to see before the defense begins, but there's a 160 power level taker getting taken out by a 19 power level weapon in one shot, so enjoy that. It's so hard to get hold on. Alright, it's not the golden crow from earlier, but look at this. Look how much little damage it does. I can't even kill a crow! But then you dash once and everything dies, assuming you don't fall off a cliff. Alright. About to unslot Flash AC. Yeah, Flash AC is highly recommended. This build with, like, a proper Blackout AR does twice the amount of damage because it has an element. And, I think you get a few 100,000 extra damage out of a leveled up copy. You going to sleep? Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you stopping by. You crow nesting? Yeah. Yeah, crow's nest is the way to run this build. Okay, let's not put too many ceiling traps, you guys. I'm gonna... You know the drill.
They added new sound effects for the chickens, and it's throwing me off every time I hear them.
I think I'm just gonna start it. You guys can bail me out if they get too close. If they start smacking on the walls. You know. Okay. All right, we're just gonna go straight for it, you guys. I'm just gonna load it up right here. There we go. Do a little editing, and then gotta jump up on top. Now, I might have flashed some thumbnails earlier. That crow's nest video, link to that down below. That holy crap. Now, by the way, I need to mention that damage numbers stack together visually. So this weapon, as you saw earlier versus single targets, is not literally doing 6 point whatever million damage to any one target. It's a group of enemies dying at once. But holy shit, it's doing so much. Holy crap! And there's the real difference. Now, with the normal build, you can kill one of these smashers in 3 shots easy. But as you can imagine, I don't have an element, so I'm doing half damage. Now, the normal 130, 144 copy is going to do a few 100,000 more damage just because of that level up. But it's not nearly... Look at that! Look at that damage! I'm basically doing the same amount. Like, that 144 Blackout AR that I use is functionally not that different. Oh, wow, with the guaranteed crit, look at that on the right. It bugs out. It doesn't show the 1 of a million damage. It just says 027 comma. So that would do a guaranteed boom of a million damage, which I don't know if that's the 6 perk. It might be the 6 perk. I don't really know, but like, look at that damage. Now, if we dash, guaranteed crit with Rio, 105,000. Coming from a blue weapon is so much, but we also know that the uncalculated damage of that 6 perk is really where that damage is going. And you can see how much better this build is when you do a little crow's nest like this. And that's why I made that whole video on that strategy. Not only is this my current favorite loadout and I love talking about it, but this just gets me up out of the way. I know a lot of people complain about dying with this build. They complain about how dangerous it is. I've had teammates nice enough to not put ceiling traps so that I have full access to the map. But if you can do what I'm doing here, just keep yourself nice up and out of the way. I'm gonna need help on elemental smashers, you guys. Yeah, thank you. I am just up and out of the way. I can dash as free as I want, and even in my previous video, I wasn't sure if the 6 perk would kill you. I've since been informed that while I was recording that clip, I was on 1 HP, which is funny to me because you can go down to 1 HP and your 6 perk will not kill you. You'll literally stay at 1 HP and just indefinitely be able to dash around safely. Now, obviously, I've got anti-air traps all over, and I think love season is now over, which is freaking fantastic because previously we had love lobbers that were remaining even after their quest was gone. Epic just decided to keep them active, even though I'm pretty sure could have shut them off if they wanted to, but we had to suffer through that all last season. So as I'm recording this, I am enjoying the fact that is no longer a thing. Now, as much as I want to go after this smasher, it's pretty important for me to get regular kills because that Fallen Love Ranger is very, very important to give me energy to get this build active. I don't think I went over that in the video earlier, but Fuel for the Fallen is super important for energy generation because, as you can imagine, I'm going through tons and tons of energy. There's that 1 HP again. So you can see, as I dash and then shoot, I am currently lowering my health, quote unquote, but you will never actually kill yourself from this perk. So if you're up and out of the way, as that crow's nest is demonstrating, you're actually very safe. And this build, okay, normally would do more damage based on missing health. That's kind of one of the benefits of having a higher level copy. Normally you do more damage, but in this case I'm not. But of course the health will be taken from me no matter what. So I'm just kind of trying to stay alive and safe here. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Oh my god. Just a nice 1 tile wide, thick river of enemies, and that brings another point that has been completely obvious, but I'm gonna mention it so it doesn't go ignored. Not only are we doing millions of damage, but we're doing it in a 0.75 tile radius. That means for a 1.5 tile diameter, just a nice big circle, we are hitting everything in range for millions of total damage. That is why, I mean, okay, there are a number of reasons why this build is my current favorite, but the fact that you can do tons of damage instantly, accurately. Now, this isn't just a launcher where I'm shooting a slow rocket, hoping it lands and does big damage. I am specifically first shot accuracy, pinpointing a target and doing all of that to a single target, and it's doing group damage to a group of them. With this crow's nest, I'm nice and safe. As mentioned, with the lack of love lobbers, I don't need many anti-air traps to keep me alive, but are we actually going to get a mini-boss that I can hurt? Is my curse over? No, it's nature. Boo. Okay, you know what? I want this so bad. I have wanted to show a mini-boss with this loadout for so long that I'm pulling out the proper weapon. I just need to see it. I have tried to make so many of these videos where I could not get a good mini-boss, and I have to see how much we can do. Okay, all right, okay. Gotta back up because dying is easy at this build. Look at those chunks. It's hard to maintain the energy because everything's nature and taking away my health, and now I'm dead. So that's the glass cannon part of this build. I did record a video running this in MSK. If that video is live, link to that down below. If not, then stay tuned on the channel for more. But either way, this is basically how that went. I was dying constantly, and staying alive was very difficult. But yeah, you can see it's almost weird how you'd think a build this insanely strong would annihilate a mini boss. But every time I've had a good shot at it, I have had mini bosses that spawned that didn't have a terrible modifier. That's the curse I was talking about. We've had trap vulnerable in videos, smoke screen, ricochet when I didn't realize it was ricochet. That was embarrassing. But I have since dealt with mini-bosses that were killable off camera. And even if you unload 6 charges worth of damage, a nice clean 16 million damage, that doesn't quite kill the mini-boss, and you always run out of energy. Because without normal enemies being killed at the same time as a mini-boss, you just run out of energy and can't refill it in any way, and it's kind of impossible. And that's where this build is a little limited. It's rate limited. You do not get energy or phase shift charges fast enough to do that amount of damage over and over and over and over and over and over and over. The build feels or can feel like it's a 3 or 4 million DPS build, but sustaining that for long periods is difficult. I don't believe it's impossible, but it is difficult. So yeah, it's a tricky build. It's a tricky build. And realistically, I'm happy enough with what I'm saying because you don't really need to do that kind of continuous damage. The only thing that's surviving enough... Okay. By the time you use all your phase shifts and all of your energy and you are out of either, pretty much anything other than a mini-boss is dead. You can see how, yes, my team is active and they're all high-level players doing their own thing, but this is normal, where we don't really need traps when 1 or 2 of our teammates are running this build, because if you just have open skies and a teammate that can hit their shots, you pretty much handle everything. So it's so fun. I love this build so much. It's probably just going to be a 1-part video for this one. If you guys want to see more, comment down below, subscribe, tell me what you want to see. I don't think we need to run this again to demonstrate the insanity of this build. That a blue copy can output that much damage is insane. I'll see you guys later. Twitch link down below. See you in the next one as well. Goodbye. I still don't have a proper outro. How have I not figured it out? No, I was good at Wari. I never even broke the first copy. I just felt like 1 round of that was enough. One of the strings in your guitar broke while you were playing it. Oh my god, your finger's bleeding. That's tough. How much damage does the 130 that weapon do? A lot. Kind of double, but it's more of the element than anything else. You guys saw those physical smashers? The physical smasher was dying in the same 3 shots that the 144 copy was killing in. Okay. Got an hour and 18 minutes until shop. I could record my first Ventures video of the season. I could do another dungeon. Let's run a quick poll. I could come up with a dungeon loadout. Not a 10-minute poll. 1-minute poll. Let me see what you guys are thinking. Let's see. Oh, first Ventures mission is pulling ahead by a lot. Is this game back in the loop? I don't know what that means. I have a weapon and hero research voucher. What should I get? I got videos on both. Now, the voucher video for heroes is before some of the heroes became flexible. So, if some of those recommended heroes no longer need vouchers, then great. I would just move on to the whatever else I say. Best things to flux. Yes. They're, again, before the pool got grown. I don't have time today to make that video, but I need to. I really need to. I am so late on that flux video, and I really don't know why. First Ventures mission, right? Okay, I need to put on supply drop because I'm sick of people who think I forgot about it. Well, no. I do forget about it regularly, but I get comments every fucking season on people who are like, Beast, actually supply drop is super good and you should be using it. Every fucking time. It's almost rude, like how some of those people talk to me. No, don't applaud them for being level 50 already. We shouldn't be encouraging this unhealthy behavior. Archer, I do not applaud you for hitting 50 already.
Okay.
Alright, there we go. Brawler Enforcer, hello. I thought this game died? No, it didn't. Yep, it was... Well, not just you. A lot of people left, but the game has never been dead. A lot of people lost interest in the game, and understandably. Okay. Fuck me. Archer, do you want to be here for this?
What are you running?
Just my first mission.
I know, but like what power level?
Let's run a poll. What do I do, chat? Should I run the highest possible mission type, so like a 140? Should I do the highest power level that I'm useful, or should I do like 15 like normal? Because I know if I queue a 140, I will catch hell for it. I'm going to get so many snarky comments, and I almost want to avoid it. This is not going to be a video I should post. People are going to be like, oh, Beast first mention, let's see how he does it. Oh, of course, he just starts in the 140s, of course. Everybody just carries Beast. He can't do anything on his own. But, to that, I say, I don't like Ventures. And I personally would prefer to play as little of it as possible. And if Archer's willing to sit in while I farm up, should I just not? Okay. Level 140 it is. That was not a
Do a 140 attack mission. Oh wait, there's no good ones.
Yeah, I'm thinking something you can easily solo, like Ride the Lightning.
I mean, I could solo evac, but you won't like the build.
Hey, I'm a level 1 in a 140. You do what you want to do.
There's also no alert on the evac, so you wouldn't get anything out of it.
Did I say evac?
Oh, there is, but...
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
hold on.
everyone-
First mission is any, next one's Fight the Storm, then it's Retrieve the Data. So I want to queue the Ride the Lightning. Or the Cat 2, or...
I'm gonna need someone to run base Kyle with me.
Or there are two Retrieve the Datas. They're both healing Death Burst. Do you mind about that? Well, one's Metal Corrosion Water. Ugh.
As long as I have a second person running base Kyle, because I'm running power base.
Dimension needs survivors for the quest, but I don't know that Archer can do that. Yeah, L carry. Ventures can use unwanted shitty weapons. You know what? I live a code as take what is been offered. It is how I live. I don't know if I fully understand that, but I have a difficult time where, like, yes, I get those naysayers in the comments a lot, but like, hey, if Archer's maxed out and willing to help here, why wouldn't I take the help? I don't enjoy the grind. I don't have fun struggling through ventures. My personal life has been more demanding than it has ever been before. And if letting Archer carry me means I can enjoy more time with a girlfriend. You do a video on the build for the Ride the Lightning? Yeah, I mean, I can see how Archer traps it, but he's probably going to do a stall build.
Ride the Lightning? It would just be trap spam. Evac, it would be a stall build. Retrieve the Data, it would just be the box.
Let's do Ride the Lightning.
Avalry was on our asses because we were like, all right, we are half awake. I do not have enough energy for this. And she was like, okay, good. And then was picking the Cat 4 player with like Death Bomb on it.
All right. Are you good with Ride the Lightning?
Yeah, I can. As long as someone else is running
Yep.
base Kyle.
Reaper said he can run base Kyle. Hey, Frost. Good job on existing. All right, it has become a normal fashion for me to showcase my first Ventures mission of every season, and we're going to be doing something a little different today. You see I'm hovering over a 140 zone. I know I'm going to get comments for that. I know they're going to be the, oh, Beast can't even play the game, he just gets carried, Archer just does everything for him. Okay, I don't like Ventures. This has been true forever. I am a weapons YouTuber. I have hundreds of guides on weapons, weapon loadouts, the different things you can do with them. I just recorded one like 15 minutes ago, and Ventures doesn't let me have fun with any of that. We are on season 15, and the only consistent builds that do anything in Ventures is like a basic farming build. We'll talk about that in a second here. Or like a Blakebeard stash build, which I'll probably be using a lot this season. Minigun, the same 12 or less builds every season. It gets boring. It sucks, and I like to play as little Ventures as possible. And yeah, I am surrounded by a bunch of high-level players. Of course, I'm a YouTuber with 115,000 subscribers because I've made hundreds and hundreds of videos on this subject. I'm a popular figure in the community, all right? There are high-level players willing to help me, and if I don't enjoy Ventures, I don't see why I should spend less time with my girlfriend when I can, you know, enjoy the game. I mention that point because I have a personal life that has been a lot more busy than it ever has been, and spending less time grinding through Ventures is how I enjoy my life. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to watch that, I'm sorry. I don't blame you. I understand not everybody can get a carry, but it is what it is. So we're going to be starting off in the 140 zone. So we're going to be using the farming build that I usually use because I am starting with nothing. You can't share items in Ventures, so we gotta get something going here. Clip is the best lead if you are farming for everything. Typically, you want like Saurian Focus in the lead because he can punch faster and more often, and it's a lot more consistent, and he's great for builds, but I want to have more stuff that I can craft with. We're talking efficient parts. Oh yeah, we're in the 140s. I'm taking advantage of it. I want nuts and bolts, batteries, efficient. I'm going to be crafting traps. I will not be carried for my entire experience. I'm going to be putting traps down as soon as I can, so we're going to be having that as well. Saurian Hide because I'm going to be useless in this zone. I am definitely going to need as much armor as I can. We'll see if that even helps. Saurian Focus, of course, because we're going to be punching a lot. Strike Cost, of course. Archaeologist is fantastic. She's just the GOAT for making that as cheap as possible. And Gadgeteer, because I have forgotten 3 seasons in a row now that supply drop exists, and I am tired of those comments comments. I got you guys, all right? Supply drop every, 5 minutes gives you some loot. I think it's like 5.5 minutes. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But Gadgeteer will shave off over a minute of that, so we're going to take that. And work, because making our pickaxe do more damage is tight. So, yeah, that's the build I'm running with. Let's hop in game and, well, see if I can farm without immediately dying. Wow, Sig. It just went down, too. The river just went down after snow had slowed down melting, and then it starts raining and the river is just right back up. That's hilarious. I don't think you should have to grind level adventures anyway, so I don't know why people hate you when you use shortcuts and they're available. I think it's envy, Ryan. I'm leaving this part out of the video, but I really think it's envy. I think people are more often than not in a position where they don't have help or a friend group to do it naturally, and they see a YouTuber in his ivory fucking tower, or however they picture me, just getting carried, like he doesn't even have to play the game. And I can understand where the annoyance can come from. It's false. I 100% can do ventures on my own. It's not a challenge. It's a time investment. Time that I don't have a lot to share with ventures between the girlfriend and video games I play off screen and streaming fun loadouts and making my videos. Ventures takes more of my time than I want it to, and that's just kind of that. So, oh yeah, Sig. Yeah, I can't open my window because I don't have a fucking screen. Should I open like the basement door? That could be nice. All right. And the game begins. I have a challenge to break stuff, so we're just gonna be smacking stuff. All right, so this is Ride the Lightning. Normally we queue like the easiest possible mission that we can and then just go from there. Of course, I'm in a situation where I can't exactly kill any of these things because we were talking about this on stream and why people don't like it when I get carried. I get that it's probably jealousy or envy. People don't like to, oh, this is what easy was for. People probably don't like to see other people getting the help that they can't always get on their own. And I have another point where Ventures is not a game where you need to be careful. If you are somebody who enjoys Ventures enough to at least play it, I always recommend getting a friend group. We have a Discord server that just hit 35,000 people, and it is very possible. Don't ever use the word carry if you're looking for a group. It's very possible to find people to play with, and these people, if you are a decent person, can become your friend, and you can make a regular group out of it. That's what Archer, Matteo, and Awalri have done. The three of them grind through Ventures ASAP as possible, giving up sleep and health to get this done as quickly as they can. And in my case, all of my friends, Iwari, Archer, Matteo, that's not an extensive list, okay? I have at least 2 more friends. Either don't play Save the World or finish Ventures immediately. So I'm in this position, and this has happened in the past, where in this case, I am blatantly getting carried. I'm not even being shy about that. But in the past, I've simply played with friends that were a higher level, and I've had conversations where people just had a lot of unkind words to share about me, quote unquote, getting carried. What was happening in those instances where I was playing with high level players who were boosting me to about 57 or wherever I was, and then I was queuing missions that were around the 40, 50, 60 power level area so that I could actually be useful in those missions. I wasn't even getting carried necessarily. Because in that instance, I wasn't trying to get a free ride through Ventures. I was literally just playing with my friends. And it put me in an awkward position where the people that I wanted to play the game with were so far ahead of me that I couldn't play with them without, quote unquote, getting carried. And I don't know. I don't want this entire video to be a dominant conversation about whether or not it's okay to get carried. I believe this, okay? It is never okay to ask for a carry. It's really, really annoying. It plagues our community. Like I said, what, 35,000 people is a lot of people, and many, many, many of them are just begging for carries. It's rude. It's highly unkind to the higher level players. It makes people not even want to be a high level player in a big Discord community because they'll just get hounded by the lower level players. However, if you are being offered the instance, it's perfectly fine. I knew Archer grinds through Ventures because he hates it and then never wants to play it again. So I asked him very nicely. People in the stream chat can attest. He's in the call. He can attest. He was perfectly invited to sit this one out if he didn't want to play Ventures. But he, in the goodness of his heart, offered to run it with me. So here we are. So, yeah. Now, I need to get parts that I can't really get. This season is really, really bad for metal. Archer, what's the hot tip for metal in tropical zones? Putting you on the spot. There is none?
There is none. There's a quest in the Yara quest line that's going to be going away in a couple weeks that will let you go to a Plankerton biome in the tropical map. That you can farm cars out of, but that's it. That's gonna be going away in a couple weeks, though. I
remember Iwalri, when she played with us, would not let me queue that mission for my quest because she was using it for metal. So that could work. Oh wow! So earlier, have you guys been building out a brick then, or is metal ready enough?
It's fire.
Well, yeah, but what does that make a difference?
Higher defense. The metal is be higher defense because it's not.
Right. Can you afford metal?
Yeah, I have metal. It's
Right.
Most of the missions are nature, right? So I don't use a lot of metal.
And well, yeah, I guess that makes sense too. I wanted to pick up this little energy boost for the blue glow, an energy boost with the blue glow, so I can spam my punch more. Yeah, I guess with most of the missions being nature, you don't even use that much metal anyway. But I need the parts for traps, so that's where I need to look for target practice. I can do that at a low level. Encampments are kind of out of access for me. Searching chests would be good if I could find them. I need to save survivors for at least my daily, so I'm gonna do this just as a gamer. Oh wow. I think I've been working on the Survivor Daily for a long time. I'm 43 out of 50. It is insane of epic to call 50 survivors a daily quest. There is no way I am doing that. Okay, I could grind it if I went ahead and did like a survivor's quest over and over, but that is not happening. Did somebody just save one at the same time as me? I know. Oh shoot, I wasn't picking up my thing. I know Dimension mentioned that he needed that as well. Always want to stand on top of this, and that's another nice thing. So these scale to the end game. Those treasure chests or whatever supply crates actually help out. Are you getting ready to start? Should I come over and see what you're doing?
I'm just like spamming traps essentially. I don't have any nuts and bolts, so I can't craft electric fields.
You know, I would drop you nuts and bolts, but I probably don't have any and couldn't if I wanted to. So I do want to, I just can't.
Solo adventures.
It's so nice running clip. Every time I run by a rock, I just want to smack it. It's basically guaranteed oxy every single time. So satisfying. I can see, Archer, this is a very complicated... This is so expensive. Okay, you're just being lazy. There are cheaper ways to do this.
Well, I'm the only one that's going to be able to do damage. So.
Right. Yeah, like, even if I crafted traps and put them down, they would do significantly less. Because you guys can see right here, my fort stat is, whatever, my tech is 969. What is yours, Archer?
Mine is 3,495.
So, almost 4 times, yeah. If I put them down, they wouldn't even... By the way, people watching, if you have ever been the lower level player in a lobby, you might have noticed that if you upgrade buildings, it upgrades slower. That's actually your, would that be fortitude or tech? I don't actually remember. One of those. That number being lower will actually mean the upgrades on your builds will take longer. So, something to consider. All right. We got to start this mission eventually.
Maybe we could start it now.
Yeah, well, I'm basically farming until the mission ends, and until it starts, this video is going to be like 45 minutes long. Here's a little hot tip for anybody who's farming anything ever. You can build somewhat close to an object, edit it down kind of like this. I don't know if this will get me close enough, but I feel like I'm getting there. So we can just edit this sort of like that, and then, sometimes it's accessible, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's kind of a puzzle that you have to solve. Cones are going to break this. I don't know if this one's going to be possible, but... Oh, I don't know. Here, maybe if I can put it like here. Do that, do that. I know, I'm breaking one stone piece just to get to this. Let's see if I can... Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not. This time, I don't... Actually, here, can I put a shock tower and then jump on that and then... Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Can I do it with a teddy? Can I do it with a teddy? If I stand on it? Okay, here we go. We're gonna stand on the teddy. We're gonna stand on the... We're gonna fail to stand on the teddy. Oh, we got the Teddy up. Okay, is that helpful to me? I don't really know. Oh no. You
You
know,
can't stand on Teddy.
you can't stand on Teddy? Alright, well, I figured that one was a lost cause. Either way, you can edit these walls to get up to some ores, but I think I picked a really bad example. I'm gonna go find a target practice. If there is one. Take his ability. Should I use Warcry or Lynx build? Oh, whatever you want. If we ran MSK, we could figure something out.
Yeah, the only ability you can stand on is Shock Tower.
That one didn't work out for me. I'm nervous about this video. I don't know how it's gonna be received, because I can share all my reasons in the world for going into a high level zone, but sometimes viewers just don't give a shit. They'll hear every reason you have and be like, they'll still crucify me, but you can mantle on a Teddy? Can you anti-material charge from that? I don't know. Oh god. Oh god. I made a bunch of enemies angry off camera and they're chasing me. Okay. Pick this up quickly. Evade the taker. Okay, I was unsuccessful. Grab the thing. Ah! Run away! Ah! Okay, alright, we're getting... Actually, hey, let me go and do this. Alright, we're safe. We're safe. We can, oh, that's what I was looking for. We can go and check out the defense. How are things going, Archer? Doing well over here?
Smash it, but I think I
Oh,
got it.
hell yeah. I'll just go ahead and tag that. Here, you know what? I'll throw it on my Teddy. You're welcome. I got you. My Teddy just took care of a normal husk. And it is currently locked out because it's shooting a shielded enemy that's in range of a nurse. So I think half of my Teddy's going to be wasted. But you're welcome for that one enemy. All right, you got...
Do they
I
have
got
the
you.
badges? I need the utility badge.
What about the utility badge?
Go farm more.
I've been farming.
You get the utility badge from breaking things or crafting ammo.
Okay, there are 2 takers camping my target practice. Do you want to come help me in between waves?
Yeah, give me a second.
I died waiting. Any tips of solo a mission? Yeah! Don't! Our Discord, link in chat, is where you should go to find people to hang out with. Hey, Archer. Just hanging out. Being all bugged out with my cell-shaded skin. Alright, there we go. Target practice. Finally! An enemy that I can kill. Dies in 1 hit. Easy, easy, easy. Can I at least... Can I kill it? Oh, God. No. Oh, God. They're seeking me. They're seeking me. If I tame a wolf, will it do damage scaled based on the mission or me?
I have no idea, but Dimension just named it, so...
Well, Dimensions Wolf seemed to kill a thing. Okay, that chicken is way stronger than my weapon. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I forgot chickens become lethal. I am useless. I am useless in this mission. But I got some tier 5 traps now, so I'm gonna be able to recycle those down. I always recommend recycling traps, you guys. You can always just craft it. Oh, shoot. I have a wolf now. You can always just recraft your... Oh, my God, my aim. You can always recraft traps into your hopefully properly perked one. Link to my traps video down below. Oh, my Lord. You know, when you can't shoot fast and it's up against a wall... There we go. All right, got a little bit of sunbeam. Okay, now we're starting to get some resources I can work with. Pretty soon here, I'll be able to hopefully craft something. Look at all these good rewards. Yeah, traps are well worth the effort if you can, you know, get a target practice or something. What's going on? A cave?
Yeah, down here. Bunch of metal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was going to work on this one later. So this is actually... This might be a better example than before, where you can actually build a little bit. Uh-huh. And then maybe... Oh, no. This is not going to defeat me like the one before. There we go. There's a good example. Yeah, that's what I wanted to... Uh-oh. Showcase earlier. That is kind of a situation where you can edit a wall, make it work. I don't know about this bright core. Might be able to clip it? Oh, so close. All right, how about now? Yay, we got it. Woo! Woo! Can I get a W in the stream chat, please? I need positivity right now, because I am feeling highly insecure about my lack of help in this mission. All right, let's do this. Thank you, 80s kid. Thank you, thank you. If you guys ever want to be a part of the fun recording these videos, feel free to twitch link down below. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get that, but I just want to double my sunbeam because of clip. Not gonna lie, with that rough earlier, I never grabbed it off camera. I did kind of forget that I have a pickaxe that functions. I don't have an excuse. You know what? I don't have an excuse for that one. First time chatter. Thank you very much. Welcome. Now, these caves are like the classic way to get sunbeam and ores and stuff like that. Like I said though, like I said though, target practice, storm chests when you get a high enough level to do them, encampments as well are really, really good for crystals, and recycling items is a super great way to get things. Crows now, taming a boar can be a great way to farm. I should have done that right away. These are great ways to get those resources. Caves are actually, ironically, as they are the most natural area for them to spawn, kind of an inefficient way to farm these things. So, something to think about. Alright, I'm basically going to pause until the next wave starts. Cameraman, thank you for following.
Okay, I think we can start it. I'm just gonna have to spam Xenon mode.
Speaking of boars, let me just, yeah, you, oh, no, come back, oh, alright, no, alright, yeah, oh, close enough. Oh, I think it's because I tamed a wolf, it's not gonna let me tame a boar. Can I have it anyway? No? Okay, oh, actually, hey, if an accident were to occur to my wolf, would I be able to tame a boar?
Jump on the boar.
I am, but it won't tame it. I already have a wolf. It wasn't working in the water. Maybe it's a water bug. Thank you, Archer. Thank you for maintaining faith that I could get a boar. Oh, the boar killed a big fat enemy. Oh, okay. So an animal does scale to the higher power level. It's not gonna solo an encampment or something, but if I piss off a chicken like I did before, I'll actually have some protection.
Oh my god.
What? What happened?
Come over to me.
What's
I got
going
the
on?
wall launcher.
Yeah.
You see these husks right here?
What the fuck? That's right, this is bouncy husks. Is that a dragoon?
Yeah.
One of the highest impact knockback weapons in the game, comboed with the bouncy husks modifier, really makes for quite an interesting view. Can I impact enemies? Okay, maybe when I do a bit more damage. That's great.
Alright, I think we can start it. I'll literally just use this thing to knock back us.
I appreciate it, Inzi. You guys really have been great. Alright, I got 2 husk eliminations with ranged weapons. Yeah, my boar is really carrying some damage now. That's kind of a neat tip. Yeah, okay, alright, I know animals are garbage for damage in general, but like, hey, when you're getting carried in any level, taming an animal can be, great. A boar is a great combo deal because it gives you damage that you otherwise wouldn't be able to do, and it gives you free loot sometimes. And I don't really understand the mechanics of boars. I've seen people find interesting ways to, I won't use the E word, but creatively take advantage of the way that boars function to farm a bit more efficiently than you otherwise would be. I don't really think I've looked into that at all, but maybe it's something I should figure out if I wanted to be a person who didn't know how to farm. I'd rather just know how to farm. You know, this works for me. I'm good with this. There is so much rough ore. Oxy's important too. It's not quite the mechanical parts that I had hoped for, but given that it is a tropical zone, it can't be too hopeful. Oh, nice big punch here. Oh, that was good. That was good. 12 rough ore from 1 punch. I don't even know how much oxy that was. I dig it. I dig it. If I had any idea that oxy would get me this high, I'd punch more often. Wait, hold on. Phrasing.
Masters have such high impact knockback threshold, I can't use the dragoon on them.
Alright, the rest of this video would pretty much just be me farming, so if you guys enjoyed, I'm gonna call... Alright, the rest of this video would just be me farming, so I'm gonna call it here. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe, Twitch link down below. I'm gonna call in this this supply crate, one last one before the mission ends. Little Ben's war cry from the stream chat. I'm also gonna cut to the rewards at the end, because I feel like a nice 140 mission would be very fun to demonstrate, just to see how many rewards do I get? How many ventures levels do I get from my first mission? I believe it'll be about level 4 or 5. We'll see in a second. Yeah, now I'm just gonna farm in peace for a minute here. Why'd you put Banshee in the collection book? I have no idea. Banshee's great. Oh, nice. Quartz. And Bright Core. Yeah, normally I'm not a fan of Bright Core, but it is Ventures, so... getting some of that, you know, can just be the best you can hope for sometimes. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, I'll just revive on the spot. Can I get that quartz? What do we do next, chat? We got about 45 minutes till shop. I could do one more Ventures mission. I could do another dungeon. Yeah, people have been wanting like a Ventures Zones tier list. I don't know about that. Subs on the MSK run? If you redeem it, we can do it. Alright, here's the end screen as promised. I was able to do 19 damage. You're welcome, Archer, for the carry. I think I contributed more to the utility than anything else. I'm gonna have to double check that here. Let's see. Mission stats. Let me see them. I was able to get not much of anything. Well, I did do the most utility, so I guess you guys are welcome for that badge. Yeah, took care of that. No problem at all. Sig, that is awesome. But here's what we're really here for. The mission rewards. Let's see. You know what? Honestly, all these numbers flying in our face isn't going to tell us what we need to know. I want to see what Ventures level did I make it to in one mission of getting hard carry to the 140s. We didn't max the difficulty of that mission, but it looks like I did level up 5 times. So, yeah. Everything I said about carries still applies. If you have a friend kind enough to do it for you, thank you, Archer. This has been an absolute treat. We're gonna have to do some more ventures here. And what's also a treat is Sig meal prepping. So if you made it this far in the video, now you get to be hungry as well. So yeah, I said all the Ultra stuff earlier. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.
Speaking of food, I'm gonna go get mine.
What a weird fucking video. I love it.
Oh, Rick.
I'm afraid to post that, just because it's, you know, I'm just putting myself in the hot seat for no good reason. Yeah, I got a setup to her. It should be exclamation point setup. OMG Lomoa. What are you Lomoing about? Is there a replacement for Sorian Hyde? Any other dino? Yeah, NZ, it's fun. Ooh, more laid back. That makes me want to do a Supercharged Traps 160. That first video did really well, and I recorded a second one, but it isn't out yet. Let's do a poll. We could do a Ventures loadout, a Dungeon loadout. We could do 160 supercharged traps. We could do that subs MSK run. I don't know. I could post a video grinding through MSK quick. It wouldn't be a special one, but I don't know. Fuck it. You don't want to stop watching the stream. Oh. Oh, for the setup? You can watch it muted and then watch it unmuted later. Just reached 1100 ping while on the ride of the lightning. What should I do? I don't know. Your internet has left the room, if that's what your ping is. When will I stream next? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Everybody vote real quick. Vote, 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 vote. I'm not seeing a lot of votes. We've got about 25 seconds left. Place your vote. We want Adventures loadout, Dungeon loadout, somebody's MSK run? That hasn't even been redeemed yet, so that might not happen. Are we really voting for a random MSK run? Supercharged traps. Oh, they're tied. 15 seconds left. Supercharged traps pulling ahead. Tied 8 versus 8. Are we gonna have to do a tiebreaker vote? 10 to 9, 11 to 9. The traps are pulling ahead. 2 votes in the lead. Woo! And it's locked in. Yeah, Iwalri, I will be sure to do that. Some of these are going to be another challenge for you. I might have been lazy with my pausing again. I don't know how you did with that with the last batch of videos because I haven't had a chance to check them yet, but I have faith. I believe in you. Oh, awesome. Just log. I'm glad I could help. Last Joe, welcome. First time chatter. Okay. Let's go do supercharged traps. Who in the lead? Do we want Mega Base? Do we want Ice King? Do we want Base Kyle? Do we want Thick Penny lead? Quick vote. Go, 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 go. Do we want Big Base that covers lots of traps? Do we want Ice King freezing them on contact? Do we want Big Base Kyle giving us dummy thick walls? Do we want, I would say Power Base Nox, but we all know I use Penny. Really? Mega Base is taking the lead. I've already recorded 2 videos with Mega Base. I thought it'd be fun to move on to a different commander, but you guys seem to disagree. Favorite chocolate bar? I don't have, actually, no, I do. Milka chocolate. I think it's from Switzerland. It's really fucking yummy. You have to get it imported, though. Mega Base is pulling, oh, wow. Wow.
What are we doing?
Well, you inspired me with the traps. Now I'm doing a trap 160. And I thought I'd switch things up, so I ran a poll for what commander to do, and everybody said the same thing you've already done twice. So that's what we'll do.
Traps only 160?
I'm doing a supercharged traps video.
I think it would be cool to do a traps only. We all run Mega Base with supercharged traps.
Sure. I do.
You want to do that?
Well, part of the video is me talking through what I'm placing and where and why. I would lose out on the tutorial, but it could be fun to see a different perspective. Maybe we should all take a different direction, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing to do. There we go, power modulation, there we go. And the last one's kind of an alternate. Just electrified floors? I don't know. Base MD? I just need some constructor. What is soaring grit? Oh, yeah. Fuck it. Electrified floors. It's not a strong ability, but I need another constructor, and it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, you can run Crackshot Dimension. Although, In the spirit of the YouTube video, I would like my traps to do all the work. I'm sorry. I want to see the traps doing well. That's kind of the point. All right, Dimension. You're going to be my goalie, all right? Anytime enemies get through the tunnels, any smashers, that's your job, all right, Dimension? Yeah, just get the miss... Exactly. Any smashers, any mini bosses, that's your thing. Archie, you want to do supercharged traps and we can both take a different side?
Yeah, I'm on supercharged traps, max boost.
And then Reaper, you want to run a damage build?
It's about to get soccer up in this bitch.
Hell yeah. What does that mean? What did you say?
It's about to get soccer up in this bitch.
Soccer? Oh, goalie?
Yeah.
Jesus. You can run whatever loadout. Preferably a damage build in case enemies get through the tunnels. I mean, smashers will get through pretty much any tunnels, so just keep the stream up. I will be streaming until shop because I want to cook with Sig. Sig and I could cook tomorrow, but I want to stick to the plan. I don't know. If somebody cheers 2,000 bits between now and the end of the shop, then I'll keep streaming. How about that? Otherwise, I might do a big stream tomorrow, which I doubt everybody wants me to stream on a Monday, but it's what I got. Yeah, cooking stream. That is more possible than it seems, because the webcam is connected to a laptop. Shit. Is this happening? No, I'd have to move my mic upstairs. That'd be a bitch and a half. There's no way that would work. No, not today. Yeah, close enough, Suicify, but not close enough. Okay, let me record. Best sniper, not including bows. Got a whole video on that. There you go. Here's the bows anyway. Welcome back to round 3 of Supercharged Traps. Now, if you guys want proper trap guides, I got a whole playlist on that. And as mentioned, this is episode 3, so we've got not 1 but 2 other videos using Supercharged Traps. The theme of these videos is to use... Well, typically it'd be a different commander, but I ran a poll on Twitch, link down below if you guys want to be on stream when I record these, and everybody wanted me to run Mega Base. I wanted to showcase a different commander, but that's besides the point. So, the theme of these is to run Mega Base, cover a nice big area of tiles, and then use the Supercharged Traps team perk to buff every single trap connected, whether it's your teammates or your own, by 42.5% damage. These are just stream alerts going on. Again, it's been a fun time recording these, and the support is pretty much the same. We need 5 constructors, so 4 of these are super useful. One of them is just kind of there. Frozen Castle means enemies will spend more time on our base taking damage from the traps. Feel the Base will just do a little bit of damage every once in a while. Could be nice. Lofty Architecture from Base Kyle and Power Base Nox or Penny if you want to flex is just there to make our builds heal in case enemies ever smack our walls. And then, like I said, Electrified Floors. I need to have some constructor down there just to activate the team perk as much as possible. It's not going to do a ton, but it's extra damage, so yeah, why not? Now, the theme of this one is going to be a bit fun because Archer and I are going to take 2 different directions of this Ride the Lightning mission and trap it a little bit differently, so you guys can see not just how I trap these missions, but how somebody else might as well. It can be pretty fun, so let's hop in and I'll see you when we get started. Thank you so much for the bits. Mandorg, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Yeah, so unlike a normal video where I run around killing stuff, we kind of just get to run straight to the defense. Yeah, thank you for the bits. You're gonna be, I think you're our bits leader for the day. Yeah, you are. Oh, he's filling up the cup. That's always a great way to do it. If you're somebody who ever wants to cheer bits, doing it like that is the way to do it. Look at that cup on the right. Look at it go. I love it.
I remodded my Wii U last night, and I was the modding method that I used was so outdated that like I needed to use the new version of it, and the guide to uninstall the existing mod stuff I own there had like 40 different warnings. Like, if you fuck this up, your Wii U is gone. You will never be able to play your Wii U again.
That's not scary at all. I lied, that's very scary. Did you fuck it up?
No. The old way to hack the Wii U was so complicated that it just leaves like undeletable files on your Wii U. You just can't get rid of them.
Why are you doing that to your Wii U?
So I can put whatever I want on it.
6 months sub
Fair
on the
enough.
way. GG Mister.
Alba Finn!
From Finland, D.
6 months sub on the way. That was 8 months. Thank you so much. Well, you guys are pretty close to a hype train. If anybody wants to cheer 100 bits, gift sub, prime sub, resub, you guys can get it started and get some emotes if you're interested. Well, reminder, everybody, if you got a little prime action, you can sub for free. Yes, the cup is getting very full. I appreciate it. If anybody wants to splash the cup, that is currently a possibility. You can gift on mobile. I never recommend gifting on mobile, Robert. If you're going to do that, click that link. That will be cheaper for you to gift subs if you're on mobile. That'll take away the App Store's 30% cut. Robert's looking to gift a sub. Iwalri left the stream earlier because she was getting ads. If you want a name, that is the name I give. Holy shit, 3 crows. I'll take it. Wow, I'm gonna recycle these items. That one. I believe the other one was a trap. Sweet. Yep, I told Alba, he was saying he would gift a sub to anybody. Basically, just pick a name. Valor Magulis. And I've selected a name. I think it's AEWOLRI. No dash on the Twitch name. Okay, I'll be heading up soon. If you're still streaming, get the computer. Did you try that link, Robert? That link I dropped in chat, if you click it on mobile, that should bring you straight to a website where you can purchase for desktop prices.
It'd be funny. Like we each take one side and do our own trapping methods, but the second I place a V block down, the video's over.
No, don't do that. I'd like to avoid that.
I'll build the south side over here.
You don't want ads? Well, Albafin's quite a gifter on the channel. He's welcome to do as he pleases, but maybe you'll get lucky. If Alba's feeling generous, typically gifted subs happen.
Wait, I just realized, why are we doing this on a death bomb mission?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are your tunnels not able to handle death bombs?
They're gonna get blown up.
No, that's what the base is for. Triple headshot on that? I don't recommend that. Oh, the hype train's got 10 seconds left. I don't think it's gonna succeed. Well, I appreciate it either way, you guys. I do get ad revenue from you seeing ads on my stream, yes. It's not a lot, but it is some, so. Your ad watching is not for nothing. Alba gifting 5. I knew he just goes crazy sometimes. Gifted a full set. Norguz, Casper, and one, and No Cool. No Cool got the sub he wanted. Thank you so much. You do not have to do that. When was the last time Alba came through and didn't gift 5 subs? That's just his thing. I swear to God. Okay. Okay. Oh yes, we got the most beautiful spawn right on the edge of the map. Archer's taking the south side, Elba's gifting subs. This is going to be good. So I've got a lot to deal with over here where we're going to be having enemies coming up from this angle right here where honestly, I think just bumping them right off the map is going to be kind of the way to go. And I'm going to do that, that, and that. And I know you can do these like every other tile, but I like to just spam all the floor spikes I can. Because sometimes it'll trigger, and then an enemy will walk over, and they won't get hit. Typically, if they get slowed and snared, they'll go for an extra tile, and they won't actually hit it twice. But that's because we're going to be having a lot of enemies going through here at different rates, and I just want to account for everything. It's also Death Bomb, so as Dimension's doing, we're going to have to be upgrading everything as we go. And I'm just going to build over here real quick. Archer's got his own mega base, so we can actually be kind of far apart this time around. I want to put this down just so that I can see what's going to reach. You know, obviously we're dealing with mega base, so we need to make sure that our traps are getting hit by the mega base, and that will hopefully help revive our traps when they get damaged by Death Bomb. This one, I don't see how this is going to be within range. I might not have thought that far ahead. Let's see if we can just connect it through there. I should probably be using wood for that, but anything in range of the enemies could get hit and could take damage, and it's good to be aware of that. Now I'm going to be putting tar pits and metal. Metal on the floor would be a lot better because normal enemies aren't going to smack that, so it's not actually going to do any more damage than a regular target. And then still electric fields are going to be great because they will be up and out of the way. So we're just going to do some scaffolding just like this. Do that, do that, do that. And then metal, once again, shouldn't be getting hit by normal enemies. So we're just going to do a nice little layer of steel electric fields. And that's sort of a defensive thing. So I'm going to leave that alone. It's not going to do a ton of damage, but it should be kind of nice. Now, this is where things get real tricky, is over here. Enemies are going to be coming through here, and I want to make sure that we are prepared for that. So we're going to be blocking it off. They're probably going to go around that or through it, so I'm not going to be too greedy. I just want them to not come through here. I want them to come through here. Alba is gifting another 5. I swear, if you guys ever want to be gifted a random sub on stream, just be here when Alba comes through, because he is an extremely generous donor on the channel and highly appreciated. And you know, a great way to immortalize a donation is to just send it while I'm giving a little tutorial on YouTube videos. So yeah, there you go. This will be hopefully a good way, hopefully an effective way to get that taken care of. I don't normally do floor spikes. Normally I do floor freeze. That's probably the smarter way to go here. But, you know, I'm doing things a little different today, and I think that's an alright way to do it. I've been really enjoying wall dynamo as well, so I'm going to put those down as well, upgrading everything as I go, because Death Bomb is kind of a problem. I honestly hadn't even considered it heavily before this mission started. I think I'm over-trapping a bit at this point, but it should be okay. I just want to prep a little in advance with the floor freeze down here, and we can connect it just like this, where I'm going to do that. And then I don't want enemies to run straight through this, so I'm going to connect it sort of like this, where I'm going to put these little edited walls that will probably break, but should be, you know, at least enough out of the way where enemies won't be smacking into it as much. I'm just being overly optimistic here. I just want everything to stay connected. I'm just kind of winging this because I want to see if it'll work more than I actually expect it to work. So we're going to find out together. Now, what has Archer been up to? What do you got going on here? Where do you want to start?
Tunnel, I guess.
Tunnel.
Over here on the
You know,
tunnel.
that is
Right
a tunnel. Got a nice little
It's just
yeah, floor freeze
most
spikes.
overkill death tunnel ever.
Fully upgraded. We're going for an expensive mission here. All right, I think we're ready to go.
So, a way to explain why it's floor spikes and not floor freezes. The floor spikes will snare them and then will cause them to get trapped in the tunnel longer. Because with the tar pits, if tar pits receive any damage type, then they'll trigger and then they won't stuck enemies anymore. And the floor freezes are on a timer, but the floor spikes are not.
So this could be a good way to say that, hey, floor spikes isn't something I always do. Typically, I prefer floor freeze, but floor spikes will work as well, and we got a Smasher coming through. So Dimension's running a crack shot build. We're going to need him for this one, because Smasher is going to be smashing. Unless, of course, Plasmatic Discharger does its job. That is so nice to see. Yeah, so you guys... Well, that might have been destroyed by enemies spawning on top of it. Let's see. Yeah, Well, look at that crack shot damage. Link to those crack shot videos down below. I'm not going to flash them all on screen because editing that takes forever, but I will link them all down below. So here's a random one of my crack shot thumbnails, but every video I've done with them will be down below because crack shot builds are absolutely nuts. And it looks like this tunnel's working really, really well. Archer's tunnel seems to be getting plenty of attention. Obviously, I'm not getting damage numbers for that, but my tunnel is very busy over here, and look at that. Now, a long time ago, I recommended blue floor spikes, and that was because they didn't really matter. They were cheaper to craft and still did the same thing. But since then, I kind of quietly did this on stream. It didn't really turn into a YouTube video. I made a new copy. It was just a full crit, double crit damage, floor spikes build, and that was meant to make it do more damage. Now, these broke, but it looks like they're still connected, at least mostly, so I'm not terribly worried about it. I knew they'd break. I said they would, but yeah, I don't know. I'm weird about floor spikes because they don't do a lot of damage. You could see that it's barely any, but it is some damage, and since, you know, legendary floor spikes cost the same as the cheaper alternatives, you might as well just do it and have them do more damage. So yeah, what do we got going on? Something I should respond to?
Oh, we don't have any traps right here.
Traps where? East side? Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
this is an instance where Mega Base is awesome. We can just slap down a couple of steel electric fields, and that should pretty much clean it up. You know what? Normally I say these missions are over-trapped, but other than these back steel electric fields that haven't gotten a lot of attention on my end, I feel like my tunnel's been mostly adequate. We also have teammates that are shooting the targets, which is an interesting thing, because as a YouTuber, I want to showcase the tunnel doing all the damage to demonstrate how good the tunnel is. But in a realistic mission, you wouldn't want to put a bunch of traps down and then yell at your teammates for helping. Typically, you'd want to put the traps down as a primary defense, hoping they'll do 80% of the work. Then you have teammates running builds like that crackshot build, cleaning up the in-between. Because most smashers are going to get through most tunnels anyway. It makes a lot of sense to have teammates helping, so I'm not really too worried about it. And I think having to mention light stuff up with crackshot and Reaper, are you running an Outlander build, doing what he does, is a perfectly fine representation of how things normally go, and probably better indicative of how a regular mission would perform. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I enjoy recording multiple videos on a similar subject, because even though this is the third installment of my Supercharged Traps series, I like to think that this is, you know, the more realistic perspective of how things go. And honestly, it is so satisfying to just watch that tunnel over there. It just works. It just works so great. Between the floor spikes and Ice King, they really slow enemies down so much. And there's those defensive traps coming into play. They get trapped on the tar pits and then just zapped. Somebody put wall darts down and it's dead. And that's one of the things I like to mention about Supercharged Traps being awesome is I didn't even put those wall darts down. Whoever did that was just a teammate being helpful, and because Supercharged Traps applies to all traps, not just your own, you are an extraordinarily useful teammate with Supercharged Traps. And then of course, if there's two of you running it, like Archer and I, we can have two gigantic tunnels completely buffed with two different bases, and it's super satisfying. So we got a Ricochet mini boss, which is how we lost that Frost Knight run that one time.
You should lead him into my tunnel.
Yeah?
It's gonna. Oh god.
Yeah, that's an annoying spot. I'm gonna shoot a discharger in and then die from it. This was an unwise decision, I'm sure. Oh, it's barely doing any damage. Yeah, sometimes dischargers just do nothing to mini bosses. Is there like a reason behind that?
I have no idea.
Is it just a bug, or is the weapon performing in a way that I'm not aware of?
It might be. It might have like a stack timer or something. I have no idea how it works exactly.
Like, it seems like mini bosses specifically. Sometimes a smash will be sitting still. I shoot a discharger at it, and it just zap, 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 and dies right away. But the mini bosses, either in regular missions, don't take any damage, or it's an MSK mission where the mini bosses die super easily from the discharge. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I don't understand. All I know is that watching tunnels work is super, super satisfying. If I got damage numbers for Archer's tunnel, I'd better be able to demonstrate what's going on. But you can see almost nothing is getting through his first corner. Even that smasher is just not getting very far. Like, it's getting halfway through, but... Oh, is that actually going to break through? Oh, wow! Wow, we had a smasher win!
Nothing's gonna get past this. So.
No, it's just this match. Oh, hold on. Hang on. Whoa, hey, oh, you got the I tried to cancel it. Man, now I want to use that crack shot build. I've been having so much fun with the flash AC build. Link to that down below. Whoa, there's a pot shot doing something better. So that instance that we just observed both times back to back is why I no longer feel like the discharger is as overpowered as everybody thought, because yes, it does tons of damage. That is not disputable. The weapon's insanely strong, but it takes so long to charge up that the Deatomizer, the Pot Shot, the Storm King's Wrath, the Santa's Little Helper, these are weapons that are significantly more practical for quick reactions, fast pace. Oh, there's an enemy, bam, smack it. The Discharger taking 3 straight seconds to stand there and stare at your target before you actually do anything is not a weapon that usually gets the kill, you know? So, early bird gets the worm kind of thing. I've been kind of preferring pot shots and wraths over the discharger for that kind of activity. So, yeah, something to think about. I thought the weapon would be super overpowered, make every other launcher obsolete, but I was kind of wrong. And as we observed, it does weirdly less to mini bosses for some reason in regular missions. I don't know what's going on there, but I think there's
I gotta see
a deeper story.
Who's got the higher damage number?
Oh yeah. Well, okay. All right. Before we see this, there are discrepancies like who bothered to do more to the mini boss, what weapons we chose to use, and how many enemies spawned in each location. It seems Archer, so I'm at 56-25, Archer got 71-21. Clear winner in Archer's court, but I don't know. I don't know if that's definitive. I feel like we'd have to have 2 spawns with equal amounts of enemies to really know for sure. But, you know, I'll give Archer the W on that one. If you guys want to see more of this, as I think you do, as the first video performed well, and because of my slow upload schedule, I actually, as of recording, don't know how the second video performed, but I imagine well. If you want to see more, comment down below. Subscribe on YouTube, Twitch link down below. I'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching. Let me back up. You have no idea where your 50 sub badge went? Oh man, Robin, that sucks. Taco's done. Cool until put away. Sig, you are amazing. I love you. You're late to the stream. Yes, you are. Avengers husks spawn inside the van and deal damage. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's a mini boss ability. I don't think so.
Big is fun. Oh.
Maybe. Thanks for hanging out, Ryan. Running Zenith. Got you. Yeah, right, BT23? Almost always, I, like, think to use the discharger and then prefer not to.
Yo.
Yeah, hey, Cairo, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. So, here's what I've been considering. Because I've been sharing these files on, like, Google Docs for a wall read to download, I've been hitting my 20 gigabyte cap pretty comfortably. And apparently Google Drive has a $2 a month subscription for 100 gigabytes, which is a disgustingly good deal.
Oh, I pay $20 a year for 200.
Yeah. Like, if you do that annually, it's just cheaper. And I might go that route because they're offering my first month, I can't fucking believe this, 49 cents for 100 gigs, which is just... What the fuck? Like my new badge? I do! You're at 150 gifted subs? Jesus Christ, dude. Robin's only at 58, although she got scammed out of her 50 badge, so that's kind of a sad moment. Let's just do a casual 160. I'm gonna queue the retrieve the data. Let's just run it as fast as possible. I'm gonna do my flash AC build because it's awesome. No video, just hanging out till shop. Run whatever you want, teammates. Do I earn all my V-Bucks? Pretty much, yeah. I don't buy them.
Yeah, same here. I don't buy V-Bucks.
I don't.
I haven't bought V-Bucks in a. I haven't gone on my way to buy something just for V-Bucks in a long ass time.
I don't spend them hardly either. Half the time I've bought something in recent shop videos has been like, well, I got Archer's code in, so here's a wrap I think is kind of fun. There you go, Archer.
There is an update. On Tuesday, it's gonna add a bunch of Attack on Titan stuff. So.
Oh, nice, Robin. Nice badge, by the way. There you go, Reptile. Yeah, using different loadouts is so fun. Crazy Kid, welcome.
What are these things? They don't have any branding on them.
Not sad, BG23. What we're talking about is like regular boring missions. I can understand not using the discharger all the time because other weapons kind of do it better. And that's all I'm talking about. If you like the discharger and you're calling it a fun weapon, I say use it then. Oh, shit. I ran straight... Oh, nope, never mind. I was gonna say, I ran straight for the objective and then forgot that it's Ride the Lightning. Then remembered that it's not Ride the Lightning and I'm being an idiot. Actually, I put these ramps down automatically without even thinking about it. I don't think I should. Because I'm using my Flash AC build, so... These
I'm
are
still
just...
gonna build the box, the inner protective box.
Yeah. Just no ceilings, you guys. I love this build. Once you hear the cha-chong, like that reload sound effect, whatever's in front of you after that sound plays is about to be dead. So good. Oh, right. Yeah, I have to put ceilings in myself. Everybody watch live as Beast doesn't bring his full brain to the stream. Shop is very soon. Let me just put anti-air traps fit for Love Lobber season. Oh shit. Reaper, can you get the energy pylon? Oh, no constructor on your team? Yeah, I'll be fine. You be your food full. Who's the best lead and why clip exactly? What? Wait, what? Lead for what? What are you talking about? There is no best lead for everything. I need to know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm gonna set a ruffle.
Thank you, Reaper. It's a joke. Oh, okay. You should tell a funnier joke next time. That who shot that smasher with me? Holy shit. Every time I use this build, I am impressed by it all over again. Every single time, I'm impressed all over again. You ever consider quitting Save the World? That depends on what you mean.
Yo, that wolf just stopped the smasher. Never mind.
Yeah, this build would be improved if it had Affliction.
I'm dead.
That Smasher's 1 HP. Somebody kill it. There you go. Do you have Black Knight? I have every hero. You mean like the skin from BR? No. No, we're just doing a 160 before shop. I know, but what I don't like is what you said. Just standing there. Well, whatever.
I do not have enough brick to keep repairing this down here.
And put a trap. Oh my god. How did that not hit anything? I hip fired into a crowd and nothing got hit. These enemies are too spread out for me. It's like the bane of my existence. Or play significantly less. I already play significantly less. I play Save the World about once or twice a week lately. I have come up with kind of a plan that I haven't shared publicly yet. So, I have recently become a massive Breath of the Wild fan. The game is one of the best experiences I've ever had in gaming. And with Tears of the Kingdom following that game up very soon here, I will probably be playing it a lot. And because of that, I don't really want to start any other games until that comes out. So I have the fun theory, or the fun plan maybe, idea, of kind of focusing on YouTube a bit more for a little while. Like, more than I'd normally be comfortable with, but because I know I'm about to start on a big gaming adventure when that comes out, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do what I'm doing today. Logging in, playing more, recording more videos, getting a nice big backlog for the channel. You guys will get regular content, and then I can check out for a while. Because that's what I did earlier. Like I said, I played this game once per week for about a month or two in recent history. I don't know if you knew this, but I managed to put 200 hours into Breath of the Wild almost entirely off camera. So, yeah, I already do play the game significantly less. No, I don't want to record my Breath of the Wild playthroughs or anything. I just enjoyed it quietly. The game was a lot more fun to play alone than it would have been otherwise. Is this mini-boss gonna die? Wow. I saw how close that was too.
The mini boss despawn timer is so bullshit.
Why is that a thing? No, it doesn't. Noah plays. How to get adventures out of the way, have your full attention. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe not about ventures, like I'll just do ventures eventually anyway, but like putting some of my attention on YouTube, because I feel like it's very likely that if I pay a little more attention to the YouTube channel in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, I could get videos scheduled all the way through May. I'm currently, well, when I finalize the next round of like 5 or so videos, I'll be scheduled till late May. Right now I'm scheduled till April 25th, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos that still haven't hit the channel yet. 9 videos. That's 27 days of regular uploads. No, the game I'm talking about is Tears of the Kingdom. That'll be the follow-up to Breath of the Wild. It'll be $70 on release in the Nintendo eShop. And you know what? I was one of those people who was reacting to the $70 price tag. After playing Breath of the Wild, it is totally justified. The game could be $100 and it'd be well worth it. Kind of, Sig. I played Breath of the... Well, I tried playing with the lady. She falls asleep immediately. There is something about the green of Breath of the Wild that just knocks her out. Boombo, Sunbeam, Brightcore? I feel like the Boombo is worth it, Sunbeam. Feels half justified, half because, I love the Switch, but come on, I love that it's selling well, but the hardware is just outdated. Is it, though? I mean, I know the hardware is what it is, but they managed to make a fantastic game. Anyway.
There is one debug mission.
Wow. Did Fortnite not stop?
There's a Klax in my legendary troll loot truck logo. Oh, new emote that I think I was the first person in the week. That's funny. Yeah, the new emote in the shop. That's funny to think about. So when the new emote in the shop was accidentally included in another encrypted file, and I was the only one to post about it on Twitter, so I was the only one to like even notice that it was there. That's funny. And now it's actually in the shop.
Nicely done. Oh my god. It has significantly increased the amount of prep work for me to show all the people using my code. Still cool though. All right. You have an updated version of Boombo perks? Kinda. I just posted a Boombo video on the channel. If you want to see how I ran it, you can go do that. But the best perks video is still the same. I had a guy tell me that I didn't go through the item shop properly.
What?
Yeah. Well, apparently I just skip over everything, but realistically, I don't care about stuff that comes out every 30 days. Because he referenced I Talk Fortnite, who goes through like every individual item that's out that day. And now that's a better, more thorough way to do it, but I watched his video and I'm like, I could not even pretend to care. Did you say new emote?
Yeah, in the item shop.
I didn't even see it.
Oh, Bloodier just gave it to you.
That's
Okay.
why. I really... Okay, that's an annoying thing that happens sometimes. Because he knows I can't listen to this anyway. He knows I feel bad when people waste my V-Bucks on me. And then when I've already been gifted it, it doesn't show me that it's new. I have missed new stuff before. It's completely been removed from my video before because somebody gifted me a brand new emote and I had no idea. Thank you, Bloodier, but I'll never be able to use it. It's copyright. I have to have them muted permanently. I wish I could, like... I always wish there was a reject button for gifts. Where somebody could send me a gift, I could appreciate the sentiment, and then be like, no, 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 keep it. I do not know why that's not a thing. I probably know why. They want gifts to be final.
Oh my god, Beast!
I appreciate the sentiment.
Biggest fan!
You can disable gifting, but that gets complicated because sometimes I appreciate gifts, and turning it on and off all the time is tricky. I don't want to worry about it so much. Dirty tunes. Ooh, terrible rewards. I don't know. The only reason I'm reacting this way is because I know that my regular viewers have an idea of the fact that I don't listen to music in the game, and I have to have the copyrighted stuff disabled. Thanks for hanging out, Alba. I appreciate the gifted subs and your lovely presence, as usual. Always a pleasure. It was a thing that Epic would. More likely to return the money, now the purchase keeps the emote. Exactly, that's, you know. I don't want you getting your V-Bucks back. I mean, this is the company that just paid out $280 million because they got sued for dark patterns, so... There should be still time on that Easter buy one get one deal, right? Yes, okay. If you're a Save the World player who wants V-Box and or X-Ray tickets, you should go ahead and run that 82 retrieve the data while the video plays on. If you are not a Save the World player and you're just here for the BR shop, I got a bundle. If you want to click enough times, oh my goodness, they bury these bundles all the way down here. The Dead the Eternal bundle gives you Save the World, and I think Save the World is totally worth it. So that's the bundle you can go and pick up if you're interested. Now, recent videos on the channel. I just made a video on how to get the weekly supercharger since I get asked a lot. I figured a video might help those of you who still want to know. Same with the Chaos Agent video. I got Ventures Rewards, Carbide video. I got lots of videos coming out, so subscribe. Stay tuned for that. And what is that? Is that an Easter buy one get one deal? It sure is. You guys can get not only any of these flavors, but then you can get another flavor for free. It's a buy one get one. Some amazing flavors like cotton candy, birthday cake's actually pretty yummy. Dream Team Punch. We got cherry, slam and grape. Really good flavors all throughout here. Mango, yummy, yummy, yummy. You can pick that up. Link down below for the UK and US link, depending on your region. Buy one get one. Available for 1 day, 4 hours. Use my link so I get 10%. I would very much appreciate it. All right. All right. Brand new emote in the BR shop, the Made You Look emote. I can't share this because it's copyright music, but I'm sure it's a super fun emote. Thank you, Bloody, for gifting it to me. It's a cute dance, but I can't hear it. I feel like such an outsider as a content creator because I don't get to enjoy any of these fun emotes that the average player gets to hear. And I don't play this game off camera hardly at all, and I never get to hear it, but either way, you guys can pick it up with code MISTA at your checkout if you are interested. And then the rest of the BR shop are just lots and lots of items that we've already seen before. I'm not too terribly interested in stuff that comes out every 30 days, so I'm not exactly worried about it. Now I'm not plugging BOGO deal, okay? I already did that. Thank you to all these people for using my code. Hey, Brazil, definitely a hockey fan. I can see you there. I see you. Now, technically, this is not a purchase, okay? Generally, I only show purchases, but the bird is cute. So, all right, you get a pass on that one. All right, thank you to all of these people. You ever want to be featured, just send me a picture like this on Discord or Twitter, and I'll be sure to show you if it's appropriate. I have never excluded one because it's inappropriate. Are these babies? What the hell? Okay, maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I love the swords. The aesthetic in here is really nice. I complimented this setup recently. It was very, very well done. And then we've got what is almost certainly a living room setup with just flip-flops on the floor. I love the casual gaming. I really dig it. Thank you again to all these people. I thank you. What we got here? You got a racing setup? That's the one that's evolving. Was that a plushie? I think I saw that. I clicked away too quickly. So this is one where you can't show gifting with a code, but I trust you. Sending gifts with my code. You know, hey, should always be using someone's code. Oh, and having the channel open. Did you guys know that on Discord, I have a whole channel for videos and streams so you never miss them? There's even, here, I'll show you. Check it out. Look at this. In the Minerva videos and the live section, you could see people who are live. You guys want to go to Ty's stream, you can do that. And in the information channel, you can just react to this right here. If you click that button, you'll get pinged when I ping my roll. So yeah, you should do that if you guys want to never miss an upload. So yeah, although if you're watching this, then you didn't miss this one. So this might be, is that a footrest? I love it. I haven't had a footrest in a while. I usually just put like blankets under my table, but footrests are nice. Is this no? Is this a cup stacking mat? Or is this something else? This reminds me of those mats where they used to have those cup stacking. Is that what that is? I don't know. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate all you guys use my code. All right. Moving on to Save the World. We already showed the V-Bucks, so we're not going to do that right away. I got to get rid of my quest. It wants me to play as a ninja. I want more V-Bucks, and I am not going to get what I want. Llama Daily, we got the legendary Troll Truck Llama. Loot Truck Llama. That is a lot. So 1,500 V-Bucks is a bunch, but you are almost certain to get something useful in here, but it's still a lot. I said V-Bucks. I think I meant extra tickets. If you're interested in spending that, you can check it out. I recommend against gambling. So if the first one's not good, don't buy the second one hoping it gets better. That's just my 2 cents. Let's do a quick overview of the missions. Gas Trap and Twine. Again, the alerts are going to be terrible because Epic decides to make their game really uninteresting for 60% of the year. Weird tactic in my opinion, but yeah. V-Bucks are in Twine. I showed those already, but we do have some decent 4X missions, so let's go into that. Thank you, Fact Giver, for being... She's already done? What the fuck? For joining so I could see the high-level Ventures missions. We're going to be starting off in the 58 zone, which is already pretty high this early in the season. Most people aren't here yet, but it is what I got. 4X perk up in the 58 zone. Then in the 108 zone, moving on over here, we got 4X perk up and Hero XP. Then we got a Legendary Defender, which is great for recycling. 225 manuals right there. 4X reperk in the 124 4-player. And then for the 40 of you or whatever that can queue this, there's a gas trap in the 140 evac if you want to go ahead and grab it. In Twine, we got the 76 zone with 4X reperk. Then we got 40 free boinks available in the 82 zone. Then in the 116, we've got 4X reperk. We got 4X perk up plus 69 lightning in a bottle. Nice. Then we got the 124 zone. Wait, I thought we had 124. Oh, bummer. No, never mind then. 4X perk up in the 132 flavor. 32 4-player, and then 4X perk up lightning in a bottle in the 132 flavor. When you record these videos every day, it all just becomes the same mission in my brain. 4X lightning bottle in the 144 player. 4X perk up. Yeah, okay. I got YouTuber brain. I'll explain what that is in a second. And then we got 5X reperk and 300 epic perk up, which is actually pretty good. Fairly forgivable modifiers, but really bad other 160s, unfortunately. YouTuber brain is... I have fired up a quick stream on Twitch. This will be over pretty much as soon as this video is done. Sorry about that. But I have recorded so many videos today that my brain is fried and my throat hurts. So I got 4 new videos recorded today. Got a little bit of ventures, a little bit of dungeons, a couple 160s. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So if you guys are interested in new content, you should subscribe. If you're watching this far in the video, you probably like to at least hear me talk, or you just are eating food and didn't want to put it down. I don't blame you either way. I should not be doing that. There is a non-zero chance that I'll be streaming tomorrow. Twitch link down below. I just want to make sure... Wait, hold on. Change the vehicle. Thank you. I just want to make sure that I don't send out anything I might use tomorrow. Oh, crap. That makes things difficult. Okay, I won't be using links. I won't be using both Black Knights. I won't be using Kyle. Oh, man. It's so tough. It's so tough. I can't see the future. I don't know what loadout I might find interesting tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do ventures. I don't even know if I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do 160s. Today was weird, actually, because I ran a poll on stream, and I was like, hey, I honestly don't care. I do not care. What do you guys want? Ventures? 160s? Dungeons? Dungeons won by a landslide, so recorded a quick little loadout video for that. I've been really excited about that because I love dungeons. I've always really enjoyed them. Of course, they're old, so I haven't shown them off in a long time because, well, I've made 3 loadout videos showcasing 15 loadouts, and I just don't see the point in re-recording that every single season, as the loadouts don't fundamentally change. So what I've been having, holy cookies, dude. What I've been having fun with instead is doing what I've done before, where I recorded the carbide video on its own. I've got a minigun video to follow, flash AC, and any fun loadout that I find for dungeons that I kind of want to showcase, I can do that in its own video, which is a lot easier for me to produce because I don't have to do nearly as much editing. And then, of course, with Awari helping it in, it's been pretty smooth to get videos out to you guys. Dwight shows Creed a picture of marijuana. Creed says it's this strain. Several of you got this one. Northern Lights Cannabis Indica. And he never said marijuana. Creed never said that. He gave him not just marijuana, but the specific strain that it was. And then Sai goes, no, it's weed. Or marijuana, whatever you said. It's like... I love that Dwight's quizzing him, but Creed knows more. At the club, Dwight notices that Ryan has gone to the bathroom several times. So what beverage does Dwight say he'll order for Ryan? Comment down below. And I agree with that sentiment right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Usual plugs, links down below. Goodbye. Go pick up some advanced GG. Chrissy, did you do the local .raid? I don't know what that... Oh, do you mean the... No, I didn't do that. I don't care about an electric Reggie. I'm kind of a little bit on a pokey strike right now. In my own way. I don't know. I think those EX raids are... too little too late. Nutmeg and rum. Is that what he recommended? Also, hi. I haven't talked to you in a very long time. Are you well? Are you healthy? Are you happy? Are you... Why the fuck is this mouse? Just, you know, yelling at a mouse. 10 months. What? Since it's been? What's the best element for the boombo? Fire this season. Goodbye, Beast. Goodbye, Susify. If you have 3 legs, you are in the 27% range of the world. If you have 3 legs, you are in the 20... I don't know what that means. I'm home on the computer. Got your link over there. I never get to sub before. There's nothing set up, and the wife wanted to go. That's fine, Robert. It's totally cool. My throat hurts surprisingly a lot. What the fuck? This mouse is just glitching all around. This is why. I had a 30% off code, like, deal going on with Glorious, and then I barely plugged it because they sent me a wireless mouse, and it gets glitchy sometimes. I would never game on this thing. I use it to interact with my streaming PC sometimes. I barely... Oh, that's not the right... I barely touch it otherwise, because it's It's a little finicky. Sometimes it works great. It's an ultralight wireless mouse. But all too often, it does not work great. Who pinged me? Was that you, Bloodier? Poor guy has to use the regular channels. You pinged me without a code.
God, Beast, oh my god, I'm your biggest fan. Oh.
Can we get an F in chat for that? Oh, fuck. Hey, yo, Beast, just wanted to send you a screenshot of me not using your code. Yikes! That's awkward. To Sarah at some point? Yeah, well, good luck getting Sarah. It might have to be Sarah and some numbers or whatever. I don't know what Sael comes from. You know what you want more than I do. I don't know. I never thought I'd talk to you again. I didn't get my answer, though. I want to know if you're... I always have the usual questions. Happy, healthy, fulfilled in life. The usual things, because I like to know how people are doing. I'd say more or less, you know. I actually don't. We haven't spoken in Peanut Girls pretty well. I have boobs now. Oh, fuck. How big are we talking here? A or B? Or C? How? I don't, you know. Maybe we've done real well in the hormones department. Not that big. Okay, all right. You know, still. They're here. Yeah, I understand. Exactly. You know, you don't need that much to work with, I tell you. The lady I'm seeing is, I shouldn't talk about her boobs, but plenty to work with. But like not, see now it sounds like I'm humble bragging. I'm not. I'm just saying she is like smaller, but it's plenty. 32C? Whoa. That's, wow. Is that hormones only? That's a big boob. Gentlemen, I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of grasping such a size, but that is a handful. It's like the perfect amount. You know, it's not too much. It's not going to give you back pain, but gives your hand something to do, you know? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're taller, aren't you? Maybe it doesn't stand out as much, but that's not bad. Yeah, that's a big boob. That's what you want to see right there. Hey, if the girlfriend's happy. Yeah, I don't want to... I had to stop myself because I don't want to violate privacy too much because I don't need to advertise the lady's bust, but...
I made a joke about the new emote. I said Fortnite lobbies are going to start sounding like Sears.
Beast, have you ever gotten a
emote.
titty fuck? Well, that's not currently possible, but no, that titty fucks are overrated. I'm sorry, Archer, I just keep talking about boobs. What are you saying?
I made a joke about the new emote. Fortnite lobbies are going to start sounding like Sears. Because a Megan Trainor emote. You have at least heard all about that base like 400 times going to the mall, I can assure you.
It's gonna what, you assure me?
I assure you, you've heard over 400 of the same Megan Trainor song while walking in the mall before.
Probably.
She makes music that is literally like made for retail stores and malls.
Give me a copyright free version. Like hum it for me. Do your best. Let's go.
I swear I'm all about that bass no treble.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah, that was like the mall anthem for a couple years.
Yeah. I hear Dance Monkey more than you'd expect. Dude, there's
like
nothing to fill
kid,
out this. Sorry, I'm
the retail worker coming home after a long day of enduring the same Kid Leroy song a million times when they get killed by someone in Fortnite and they start using the stay emote.
Got any names for me? Well, the hype train concluded. I'm gonna have to save it. Not size but the sensitivity? Oh, yes. Yes. Nipples get quite sensitive. For the ladies. Nothing I have queued up in my brain right now is anywhere near appropriate for the I don't know what I can say. Oh, the stream's already 18 plus, but like this has thus far been a moderately appropriate stream. Not that I give a shit about that, but
Yeah, Ty hasn't joined yet.
yeah, Ty has not been in voice today. But it's also like a hard left turn.
When we were doing our ventures grind, Ty popped into Matteo's stream channel a few times and just like within 5 minutes turned it into the most like vulgar adult conversation you'll ever hear in your entire life.
I'm just DMing Sarah what I'm not saying. I can't. Dude, this is what mini boss season does. Or like it spoils me. I have nothing to put in here. What's like a purple fucking item that would like kind of fill the space that is somewhat entertaining? I have no idea. How's your day today? Very good. Storing food in their cheeks? Who is storing food in their... That was Ty. Yeah, Chipmunk Ty. I don't know. I'll throw Surf Witch in there. Eh, fuck it. Why not? I'm now being encouraged to try estrogen so I can get longer orgasms through prostate stimulation. Alright, Sarah. Settle down here, okay? I'm trying to be focused on my thumbnail. That is my world right now. Outing me! You know, I'll tell you, ladies tend to... Sex is better for them. That's... tell you that much. Guys think they like sex. You wish. Yeah, I know, Legendary Troll Truck Llama is good, but I don't think I have a clean thumbnail for that. It just kind of looks like an upgrade llama from a distance. Why is YouTube not checking? Okay, it is. Never mind. Okay, so we got 40 V-Bucks, which is all caps now since we're so fucking deprived. New... It's made you look, right?
Yeah.
Last day for advanced GG BOGO. I've stopped putting Fortnite Save the World and Battle Royale in the title. And I feel like that's helped visually. I think it looks better that way. This The most sexual conversation I've had in a long time. You should stream R6 sometime. I have a whole playlist on Rainbow Six. Check this shit out. I will not stream it or play it because I don't care. But if you want to see it, there you go. Here's 21 YouTube streams of Rainbow Six. Enjoy. Okay, time to be a greedy YouTuber. By greedy, I mean I do this full time, so I need my money. Go away. Every 30 days, so I'm not exactly worried about it. Okay, there's one, there's two, somewhere in here. But really bad other 160s, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll just do 3. Casual day. You will not be served every single one of those ads, by the way. Should not be possible. Okay, I agreed to cook with Sig today, so I'm gonna go do that. We're gonna drop a raid, so stick around, get some channel points. I want to stream more. Like I said, I'm kind of in between single player gaming experience. Oh, fuck, I need the code. So like I did not finish Breath of the Wild, but I kind of got my fun out of it. So I'm kind of waiting on Tears of the Kingdom, and I feel like it'd be fun to get back into streaming more regularly for the next month or so before I leave everybody to go play Tears of the Kingdom nonstop again. So I might do that. Yeah, let's go find somewhere to go here. Stream Zelda 2. Yeah, I think I will stream it. I really, really wanted to experience Breath of the Wild on my own and just have fun with that as it was. And I did that. So I might happily stream Tears of the Kingdom. Hey, Creeper's Tricks, welcome. Hydrate? Yeah, I'll do that. I got you. I need to remember to drink. You're gonna be streaming it? Yeah. And I think it'll be fun to stream it too because Breath of the Wild, there's sort of a spoiler concern, but with Tears of the Kingdom being brand new, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. And I don't know. A lot of people kind of came out of nowhere with this venture season. Oh, there are deer out there. And I am enjoying the... Oh, he's looking at me. There's 3 of them.
Oh yeah, we have an update on Tuesday, so I don't know. I don't think anything's coming for Save the World, but
Every one of the deer have stopped and stared at me. I'm being looked at right now. It's amazing. It looks like a mobile, like it looks like an animated painting out there until they look at you, and then suddenly you're like, oh shit. Is Ewalri your GF? She is not. Where you live? Where I am. Okay. She has, however, been helping me edit, and I thank her with raids. So, yeah, I definitely want to stream. I've been really enjoying the... What's the right word? I mean, just everything. More people have been clicking the videos. More nice comments have been left in the last week than in the last while. Proportionally, it's gone way up. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's been a lot of fun. So, yeah, it looks cold. It's actually not, Chrissy. We're in the 60s and 70s for the first time in a while. It's been really nice. Discord, you know, advanced CG links, YouTube, click things. Yeah. It was nice outside today. Like, the snow is melting like crazy. With the Bogo deal right now? Oh, that's awesome, Mr. Awesome! When's your next long stream you play? Maybe tomorrow. I really don't want to promise anything. I want to hold firm to my private life and my free will. But it's not unlikely that I stream tomorrow. How long or when or what I stream is uncertain, but I mean, I've got ventures to do. I still want to record a couple more dungeon loadouts. I haven't done all my 160s. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that, you guys. Yeah. I'm reading all the things. How do I join the raid? Yeah, you just join the raid. It'll send you guys off in a second. Okay, I gotta formally end it. It's gonna kick me out of here in 10 seconds anyway.